something. I don't think even King James wanted the type of spiritual knowledge that's in Enoch in the Bible. He didn't want it. Because it does talk about principalities and powers, brother, and they're demonic. There's demonic beings at the tops of the principalities and powers and the government.
Right. I think me and you would agree on most things regarding the KJV version of Revelation News, because you say you go on the conspiracy side of things. I believe that there's see, I got to be careful with this because then I'm going to be accused of being KJV only. But I believe that the best translation out there for serious study is KJV. Now, if you can read another Bible, which one is that, Shani?
It's KJV.
Oh, praise God. Praise God. Praise God. Praise God. Yeah. Praise God. Oh, wow. Praise the Lord. Oh, praise God. There you go. Yeah.
There it is. There's mine. That's how you prove that that's a KJV.
Oh, wow. Great. That's awesome. That's awesome. So we agree on that then. We agree that the KJV is probably the best translation for serious Bible study. Veckel says he prefers the KJV, but me and him might have a slight disagreement on which translation is the best one for serious study. And I'll admit that it might be a teeny weeny bit subjective, but at the same time, you're not the only person who listens to Chuck Missler. So if you know what I mean. So
I just wanted people to see what I wrote at the top of the epistle dedicatory. IMO, Jesus bless this translation.
Oh, praise God.
That's what I believe about the KJV. And I'm not
praise God.
I'm not saying that you can't do it and you shouldn't read an NIV or an ESV. I'm not saying that. But I think this is blessed by God. That's what I think.
Praise God. You got to put the microphone next to your mouth, though. I heard you, though. I heard you.
I'm sorry, G-Man. All of a sudden, our Shure microphone preamp has decided to auto-level our audio, and I don't know why it's doing that.
You know more about microphones than I do. I can assure you of that. So
you're doing great with yours, man. Your show sounds amazing.
I got this thing now. So hopefully it'll help.
G-Man, it sounds really good. When you're on the computer, it sounds pro, brother. It sounds really good.
Cool. I left you guys a message yesterday stating that if you guys ever needed me to do something for you guys off of YouTube, you know, no money, no work, or I mean, like nothing like that. You know what I mean? If you guys need help, if you need help with something off of YouTube, free of cost, let me know and I'll do it. Because I kind of want to make up for all this lost time that we had with the stupidness that went on, you know?
I hear you, brother. And I love you with all my heart. And I'm just telling you that, you know, I don't even want to mention anything about the personal stuff with the house. Just know that I'm going to be in contact with you about it. Okay.
All right. That's great. But as far as like right now goes, if you need somebody to go out there and do, even out there, you know what I mean? If you need somebody to go out there and cut the grass one weekend or paint, because I know the basement is not, listen to me, things are fixed, but there's some cleaning that needs to be done in there. You give me advance notice. I need at least a week, and I'll go out there and I will clean up, and then I will pay out of my pocket because I'm the person who messed it up. I will go in the basement, clean it up, and I will pay for the truck to come over, and they can, because I'm actually in a position now where I can actually do that kind of thing, whereas a year ago I couldn't. You know what I mean? So I give God thanks for that. So I'll actually go out there and put all the trash out there, and then when whoever needs to come there to do whatever, you know what I mean, you won't have any problems. Anything you need from me, I'm willing to do it, and for free of cost. And record this, put this in your archives, put it on whatever you need to do, because later on you ain't gonna hear me say I never said that, because it did say it. All right.
Well, I can't tell you how much we appreciate that, G. And that I just have to get things sorted out with certain situations. With it, when you own a house, it's almost a nightmare when you own a house. There's so much involved with it. And
I believe you. I believe you.
I have to get my stuff together, G, and I have to just get this taken care of. I mean, Shannon has been talking about maybe going back to Pennsylvania at some point, so we're not.
If you do, I need not on air. Please, for the love of everything that is holy, don't tell nobody on air. Tell me, and I will meet you out there. Because if you do it on air, I'm going to be there, and 900 million other people are going to be there, and I would prefer it to just be me and people that you trust that ain't going to try to take your kids or whatever. You know what I mean?
Thank you, G. Yeah, it would never be on air. Of course not. That's private.
I think the family member that me and you talked about in the past would be very happy to see you again, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, I think he'd be very happy.
yeah, I love him, and he's a great person. And yeah, this is getting personal, so I'm gonna just cut that. But
All
yeah,
right, kill that. Yep. Let's
absolutely.
get back to the fun stuff. Let's get back to the fun stuff.
Absolutely, yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, my main issue with the individuals that have been coming against us so bad, G-Man, and this is the last thing I'm going to say about this situation, is the lies. You can criticize us, you know what I mean? No problem. Criticize us all you want, but lying about us isn't kosher. It's not right.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I mean?
Right. I said a lot of things that wasn't true, so I understand. I was
Oh,
mad though.
yeah.
I was flaming angry. You know what I mean? So
course.
and it wasn't about what I lost. It was more or less about, because you know what I mean. Me and Shani had like we known each other for a while. You know what I mean? We had a connection. You know what I mean? We had a friendship, and then all of this stuff happened. So she was gonna come at me, and I was gonna come at her. We tried to say the most hateful. And this is the thing that I want to say to the audience: stop acting like Shani was the only person that said stuff. Go back and look at the videos. I said some pretty mean stuff to them.
It's okay, brother.
So
yeah, that to me is like, when I brought up liars, I was not talking about you. Okay.
No, but I did lie about some things. So you know what I mean. One of these days, I'm gonna make a YouTube video and I'm gonna talk about at least 2 or 3 of them. I think I did with a couple of them. I already apologized for some of the mean stuff I said about Shani and things like that. So I'm trying to take. I'm trying to be more Christ-like. I don't want to be like these heathens on the internet. I just don't want to be like them because they're horrible examples of morality. I don't want to be like that individual situation. I don't want to be like those individual situations. And I don't, because I know you got rules on here. I don't want to be like these individual situations. You know what I mean? So
yes,
those individuals are definitely situations.
They're situations, bro, and it's a bad situation, and they haven't. They do it. They pick Christians. I don't care what anybody says. They pick on Christians.
Revelation News, I got a question for you because I've been doing a lot of research. I can't talk about what I've been researching yet because I don't want them to be ready. Let me ask you a question. Except for the doctrine of transubstantiation, have you ever seen a atheist attack the Roman Catholic Church before? Have you ever seen them like really dig into the Roman Catholic Church before, other than transubstantiation? That's the only topic I've ever seen them go after. I want to show you something, Rev, in the future. I want to show you something. It's going to open up your eyes to something. I don't want to talk about it on air because I can't prove it yet. And I would look like, and I would sound like a crazy person if I started talking right now. But when I do my research and I can prove what I'm saying, I'm going to blow these people out the water. I'm telling you, I'm going to blow them out the water.
I think I know where you're going with that already. Shani had a name, Pat Condell. Pat Condell. He's an atheist that talks about the Catholic Church and Islam. Okay.
Okay, so that's one then. Okay, we got one.
Well, I mean, doesn't Richard Dawkins do that? But he doesn't.
Well, what they do is 2 topics. They do 2 topics. They do transubstantiation, and then they talk about the priest that was touching the kids. Those are the only 2 things you hear them talk about. They never mock the God of Roman Catholicism. They never mock the priesthood or the like how things are done in the Catholic Church. As a matter of fact, I've seen them go so far to defend it.
Oh, absolutely. Oh my God. Well, that is like Legion here. What was in the Hangout community? Oh my God. If they were Catholic, they hung out with the atheists like crazy. I don't understand that.
I do. And I'm going to make it aware to a lot of people. I'm actually preparing a 3-hour special. A 3-hour special for the G podcast to talk about this very topic because I believe it's very serious, and there's a channel on YouTube that talks about this. I won't tell you what it is yet, but I noticed that they're not getting any views, and I'm like, I wonder why they're not talking about that channel. So I'm gonna bring it to light.
Well, that's awesome, brother. Yeah, all I can tell you about the Vatican, I'm not going to say this about Catholics because I don't believe it. I think a lot of Catholics are very Christian. They do believe in Jesus, and they do tithe, and they do charity. I will say that. The pew sitters, I'm talking about the pew sitters. The Vatican is the most evil organization that's ever existed on the planet Earth, period.
Yeah, pretty much. pretty much. I would agree with you in the sense that if we're gonna call any of them Christians, it'd be the people that sit on the pews, because a lot of them are ignorant to what's going on, and I mean insanely ignorant to what's going on. And I think that just like Martin Luther, a lot of people forgot that he came out of the Catholic Church. You know, with the Protestant Reformation, he protested against what the Catholic Church was doing. So I don't have an issue with that. I know that there's a remnant in there that belongs to Christ, but at the same time, there's some stuff that needs to be talked about on here, and it's dangerous. It's honestly truthful. To be truthful, it's dangerous to go into the stuff that I'm going to be talking about on here soon for my 3-hour special. I might lose my channel behind it. That's how bad it is, but I'm still going to do it.
You might, because I'm going to tell you this right now, brother. You're in my territory here now. Okay, this is very much my territory. I would be a Protestant-minded individual for the rest of my life, because the Vatican is the most disgusting thing on the planet. They rape.
Amen and amen.
They rape children. They kill children in the basement of the Vatican. They rape the nuns. They have, they have rectories, the places where the nuns stay, and there's a tunnel that goes underneath these buildings, and the priests go in and have orgies with the nuns. Okay, they are fully satanic, the Vatican. So if you are going to get offended by this, you're going to have to look in the mirror, because you got some checking to do. These people are really bad. Now,
I don't recommend you do this on Shanny's channel, because Shanny might get triggered. As a matter of fact, maybe you shouldn't do it on your channel, because Shanny might not like it. Yeah. But there is a video that you can watch on your own time when Shanny's not around, and it's called The Testimony of Sister Elizabeth, who is a former nun. Don't let Shanny watch that. Don't let her watch that. Don't let her watch it. You got to watch that on your own.
Yeah, see, right? I can say it again. I'll keep saying this on the show, because you're a great guest to have you, man. Like, they want to call you dumb, and you're not. You know a lot. Okay.
Praise God. Praise God that God is God and Jesus is Jesus. Praise the Lord.
That's right. Absolutely. But then, okay, well, I have to bring up Shawn Michaels then, because we were into wrestling there, and it's like, you can do it, can't you?
Yep. Oh, yeah, I can do it. I'll show you. Hold on. I'll show you. Hold on.
Oh, my God. He's going to do the Shawn Michaels thing, dude.
Hold on.
Yeah, this is great.
So you can see it. Hold on.
You got to find something for us. Okay.
All right, hold on. I'm going to do it right here. Hold on.
Do the Shawn Michaels thing, bro.
Hold on. I'm going to do it right now. Hold on.
Awesome. Here he goes. We could see it. This is awesome. Oh, my God. It's perfect. Oh, that's perfect, man. He did it perfectly. He literally did it perfectly, folks.
Yeah, I was growing up, I was a mark for Shawn Michaels.
You were a what for Shawn Michaels?
I was a mark for him. I was a big fan of Shawn Michaels growing up. I didn't like Bret Hart growing up. I love Shawn Michaels though. Growing up.
Man, he's what? Yeah, is it not one of the best wrestling matches of all time? Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels Iron Man match.
Oh yeah, one of the best ever. One of the absolute best.
I think it is. I think
one of the absolute best. I like Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels too. They had a really good match too. Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker at Mania for the streak was pretty good. Oh, yeah. Michaels was in a lot of good matches. The only problem with Shawn was, if you ever seen the shoot videos, they had a lot of problems working with him, but he was very entertaining. He saved them in the 90s. He really did. Because Shawn made it interesting.
Yeah, because I mean, WWE entertainment was absolutely going downhill, and WCW was actually higher in the ratings for quite some time, weren't they?
Yeah, WCW was killing the WWE, especially around the Attitude Era, right before it. Because when Hogan, see, a lot of people talk about the Montreal Screwjob. Let me tell you something. Hogan turning heel was the biggest thing that happened in wrestling in a long time. Let me see this here. Dear Shanny, thank you for submitting your video appeal to YouTube after. Oh, you got your. Yeah, there you go, Shanny. Woo!
How about that? How about that? How about that, troll?
Shanny wins again. I hear that. It's about time to get some justice on here.
Right?
Yeah. It's about time.
Right.
You know, that kind of reminds me, I'm supposed to be on my main channel destroying BlackGuyTv. See, that goes to show the difference between me and these trolls. The difference between me and them is I can wake up in a much better mood and I can forgive. You know what I mean? Whereas these guys are getting up looking to destroy everybody.
I know,
You
right?
know?
They wake
Yeah.
up so angry. Oh, I can't wait to get them. They're like, hey, I'm gonna come. Let's just joke around and just relax and shit.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can just relax. Every day don't got to be an attack day.
Right?
You know? Yeah.
It's like, could you imagine living in that mentality where all you have to do is attack people and want to attack people all the time?
It's a miserable existence. That's what it is.
It really is. Their anxiety must be super high, and every single time they hear something, they get triggered. Like, it's got to be. Oh no, I'm not into that. I'm not down with that stuff.
Yeah. Pretty soon they're gonna have to find somebody else to play with because I'm pretty sure we're gonna see the videos all this week. Oh, I know how we can get to them now. Let's bring up the transgender. G-Man lied. G-Man this, and they're gonna try to trigger you. And I'm gonna be like, you want to know what? Oh, I think Tiny Toon Adventures is on. This is a rerun. This is pretty cool. Let me go watch this.
Oh my god,
that's what I'm gonna do. Dude, we're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony, and then on this cartoony, we're invading your TV. Oh yeah. Oh, Shandy, did you see the episode, Shandy? When I think Babs was babysitting her grandmother, and she was trying to entertain her grandmother, and she kept pretending she was all of these stars, and she wouldn't laugh for nothing, and then she fell out and said, "I've fallen and I can't get up." Did you see that one? Yeah, I watched that in high school. I think I laughed for a solid 10 minutes. I almost choked to death. I was crying laughing so hard at that one. That was hilarious.
My favorite Tiny Toons, I think, is the movie. You remember it came out in the summertime?
Give me the plot.
God, they just went on like an adventure and they did like a deliverance scene. That was really funny. And they went into the biggest scene that I remember from the movie was they went into the movie theater, and you know how they have like the THX, they just do that sound, that boom sound, and the bunnies and all the loony Tiny Toons are all blowing out of the theater, and they're like, ah! And then afterwards it's like, and now the audience is now deaf.
They have some good humor on that show, though. They really have some good humor. And if you guys have never seen Tiny Toon's Adventures, I recommend you get the DVDs if you can get them, or try to buy it on YouTube or something. It's worth it. It's funny, very funny.
Tiny Toons. I like Animaniacs better personally.
Anime?
I liked Animaniacs better personally.
Oh, the Animaniacs. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I think the way the show history used to go, it used to be Animaniacs. Then it was it Double Dare that came on after Animaniacs? Was that like on a Friday or was that Saturday? No, it was on the weekdays when they used to come on, right, Rev? Rev? Revelation News, are you there? Rev, you're muted, man. Rev, you're muted. All right, guys, so everybody is muted right now, so I'm going to talk for a little bit. We don't know what's going on.
Do you hear us now?
I hear you now, yes. I think, come to think about it, Animaniacs came on Monday through Friday. And I think after Animaniacs, Batman, what was it? Batman animated series came on, and then Double Dare came on, I think. Yeah.
Batman animated series.
Yeah, it was realistic.
I'm a Mark Hamill fan in every single way. He's my Joker.
Oh, okay. He's a very good actor, too. I know that.
He's my Mr. J. I have Harley there. Yeah. I have a figurine straight from Batman the Animated Series.
Oh, let me see.
Of Harley.
Oh, you see, you guys are serious collectors.
Yeah,
you guys are serious collectors.
Mr. J right there.
You guys should do a serious video, like as Joker and as Shanny, but a serious topic other than what we normally talk about here on the internet. And then you could be Harley, and then he can be the Joker, and you could bring your dry humor into it, and then see how it does.
You know what we could do is the Joker and Harley live stream, where we talk to people as Joker and Harley. We'll do our full gear up.
Yeah, that would be interesting, because your gaming videos are getting more interesting. Again, I was watching you. I was marking out to the whole super what is it? The Super Castlevania, which I beat the one on Nintendo. I beat all three of them, if I'm not mistaken. It was Castlevania 1, 2, and 3, and I beat Super Castlevania. Yeah,
That's
so
awesome.
yeah, because back then they used to have like the Game Pros. They used to have like the Game Pros where you can look at where you can find all the hidden items and everything. And that's how I did it because if I would have tried it without that, I don't think I would ever beat that game.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah. I
don't know if you like it much. That's my favorite Castlevania.
I thought it was nice when I was playing it. It's just you have to be in a mood to play those type of.
Yeah, yes, you do. Say that again. You have to be in a certain mood to play those kind of games. You need patience.
You need patience. You need to be like in a horror mood.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a lot to it. It's complicated. I don't want to play Ghost of Tsushima.
I want to see which one of you. I want to see which one of you could beat Ghosts and Goblins.
Oh my god!
It's difficult. I've never seen nobody beat that game.
Get the knife. Just remember to get the knife. Always have the knife.
Yeah.
Don't get any other weapon. Just keep the knife.
It's faster. That fire is kind of like ugh. Yeah.
Did you see the angry video game nerd of Ghosts and Goblins?
No. I've never seen nobody beat it. I've never seen anybody do halfway decent in it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to show you the angry video game nerds. And you got to sub to him.
All right, I'll take a look at that. Street Fighter 2. There you go, the original. Chun-Li. Yeah.
Hey, G-Man, go to our latest gaming video, and if you go to the beginning of it, I play a little this as Ken, and I had it on like 6 difficulty. I was doing pretty good, dude.
I'll take a look at it. Did
you have this as a kid, G-Man?
Oh, yeah, I still got it. Not the original. Not the box. I had the actual cartridge because I went to what do you call that? Funko Land, I think it used to call it Funko Land. Yeah, I went to Funko Land and got my copy. So
that's awesome. I almost bankrupted Funko Land in northeastern PA. You know what I did, G-Man? I got a story for you.
All right.
The PS2 was coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So I was getting a little older. So I wanted to start paying for my own systems, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I did, I knew Funko Land was still in business up on a Route 6. You probably know Route 6 now because you've lived in PA.
Yeah.
Dixon City.
I know about Dixon City. Yes.
Right. It's near the Viewmont Mall. Okay.
Mall. Mm-hmm.
Right. So there was a store up there, Funko Land. I took all of my games from NES, SNES, PlayStation 1, N64, Sega Saturn, all of my stuff. Do you know how much credit I had at the store, G-Man?
What, $100?
$3,000 in credit.
What?
So did they give it to you, or did they tell you to buy another system or whatever? Wow.
I didn't have to buy a PS2 game once, G-Man. It was all on credit.
So you went there and bought everything in one day. You went there and give me everything.
Yeah, I could do it. Yeah, but I came in. I ended their trade-in policy.
Oh wow! So over there in that part of PA, nobody was allowed to trade in games anymore.
Not anymore. Funko Land went out of business, and I feel terrible because I think I put them out of business.
And I bet you if the manager was there, they would have been like, look, we can't take all of these today. We got to give you lesser credit. And they would have tried to screw you over.
Yeah, that's true, bro. But I got it because they started the trade-in. So it was like, okay, we'll do it. But it was bad, and I feel bad because I think I did close that store, G-Man. I feel bad, you know?
You had the best collection to do it. And over that house, you had a lot of games over there, man. You were definitely a gamer.
Without a doubt. I had started I wanted to start a classic game collection. I had the Saturn. That's in PA. I don't know if it's broken or dead or done.
The Saturn, the Genesis. Yeah, we'll talk about that. You had the Saturn, the Genesis. You had you had all of these different systems. I can confirm that. You had the Sega CD. You had Dragon's Lair. You had like all these different systems there. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you,
Yeah.
brother. Okay, we have a
Yeah.
Shanny for Christ situation. Shanny's got to speak. 1 second, folks.
Uh-oh, here we go, ladies and gents.
Geek Room, I know you're on. You're putting this on your channel right now. But right now I am filing a copyright infringement complaint form on you, sir. And don't worry, you won't have my actual address that we're living at. You'll have the address that's in Pennsylvania that I can legally put down because I own the place. So prepare yourself to be taken down and have your YouTube channel completely shut off type of situation. Because you kind of need that done to you. Because you keep trying to steal my content, and stealing
You know what's
someone's
kind of funny
content
is
isn't a
she
very
can't because,
good
one,
thing
I'm
to
just playing the
do.
audio,
So copyright owner name here.
hold on.
Oh, what, honey?
How about this?
Oh,
So,
okay. I
we'll
can't hear
just open this
G-Man,
shit up a
Shanny.
little bit.
Okay, there we go. I got it now.
Oh,
There we
okay.
go. So revelation is you should do something one day. You should take the time out to read terms of service.
Okay.
You really should do that one day. Because I made a video about this last night. And I found out that it's actually illegal for people on YouTube to make continual malicious videos about a particular person for a long period of time.
Yeah, when you said that, Shanny said, whoa, wait a minute, what?
You cannot continually make malicious videos against an individual. That's why sometimes you'll hear me talk about drag, and for 4 or 5 or 6 videos I stop. Because I know what the rules are. You understand what I'm saying? But they're doing it to you guys every single day. Drag's acting like he's showing people mercy because he's like, oh, I'm going to give so-and-so a break. No, he isn't. He's attempting to do that because he's trying to get around terms of service. Right. You guys got these people by the balls, and I don't think they know it. You know? Or they do know it, and that's why they suck up to you guys sometimes. You know what I mean?
Suck up to him?
They need you guys.
It's not just that.
Hold on.
They want to, oh my God, 1-8.
And by the way, what Shanny just got finished saying is very serious. Shanny said that the Geek Room was taking your live stream and putting it on their stream. Now they're
Just the audio.
That this is hurting donations, this is hurting your growth or whatever. You got a case against them as well.
Really? So hold on. What's funny is, hey, this is kind of funny because people they want to try to say that we are hurting their growth. We actually make money on this channel. So in that sense, I can actually, if they ever do that, I can actually get them with a lawsuit. I don't think they realize that. So I'm just saying. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and let people in. So.
I can tell you that our lawyer that we have now gave us the name of a civil attorney that's going to take our civil case.
Here, if anybody wants to come in. So we'll do this.
When Dragnauct came, I'm sorry, I'm gonna beat myself with a stick, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta beat myself with a stick.
Oops.
Okay, don't you ever do that again, G-Man. Okay, this individual situation, he's an individual and he's a situation. God, I can't believe I broke that rule.
God damn, why are you so fucking loud? Hold on. If anybody wants to come in, come on in. We'll make it a talking thing. Yo! Nothing much. Just having Shanny want to try to flag us. So it's kind of cute. Where's that damn thing at? I had it. Let me... Here we go. Let's do this. There we go. He's going. Hold on, let's see. Just trying to get that failure thing back up because it's funny. So. Oh, I got it. I get this. Got the what? Oh yeah. Burnt. Hey.
I literally got off work and my phone was blowing up from people saying that he was calling me a kid. Saying that I was being sent. There's one part where he actually says that I was being sent by all of you guys to trap them into attacking a minor. And I'm just sitting there like, where do they come up with this stuff? And none of them has ever bothered to actually have a conversation with me to ask me how old I am, like if I'm married, what G-Man did was appropriate. Like nobody's had this conversation with me.
So the way that it kind of works is that one person comes up with the lie, and then everyone else sort of just extrapolates off of it. Like the best version of that you can see in real time is very recently when Rev at I think it was Rev or Shanny, one of them implicated Sabella into something. I forgot what it was exactly, and then the other just played off of it, and then they tossed it back and forth, building their it was a Cecil McFly thing.
Yes, they claimed that Sabella. Oh, and I watched that. I don't mean to interrupt, but like it was so bizarre because at the very end she lists all her patrons, right? And there was this one person, I don't know where she got this from, but she saw a name, and for whatever reason, even if the name was not Sabella or any name that I've ever seen Sabella use, it was probably some random person from Kiwi Farms, which is where Cecil McFly is mostly from. And she took that name and said, oh, that name, I bet you that's Sabella. Therefore, Sabella helped pay for this. Therefore, and then she started adding on from there. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Where did you get that?
Or is that like a throwback original?
Just completely fabricated it. And G-Man does the same thing. Like if someone randomly makes a joke reference to someone else, he will find a way to implicate that person because that's just how his mind works. It's if I think of it, it must be true, and let me find whatever I can to sort of confirm it. There's nothing that can disconfirm it. Right? There's no disproof, for when they come up with shit like that. But it's infuriating if you're not used to that because it's just an extended lie, an elaborate lie. But the problem with that is that they never remember any of the details. And so when you allow them enough freedom to just go, oh, okay, yeah, I don't know about that. Are you sure? And then get them to double, triple down on it and get them to elaborate on all the aspects of it. They'll have to walk it back once people start showing that, no, that's not true and that you lied about it. Not only did you lie, you continue to elaborate on that lie.
And isn't it funny how they're the ones always saying that, like me and you and Geek Room and Secular Opinion, all these different channels, that we only go by rumors and gossip. And yet here they are making up an entire narrative and story and backstory based on nothing but rumors and gossip.
Real quick, I'm not going to be away from the mic a good bit because I got shit I gotta do around the house. I figured I'd just open this up. So if y'all want to talk and have it playing, just let me know if I need to do anything in the chat. So
okay, yeah. If somebody comes in, I'll holler at you. I'm looking at the private chat.
Anywhere between $3,000 and $10,000 for a Jordan rookie. You know what I mean? So there's some valuable things out there that people are looking for. And like for me personally, I would pay up to $300 for a die-cast Voltron, the original one in the box, 1980. You know what I mean? 1985 or 6 or something like that, I think it is. I would love to get my hands on that. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look that up right now because I'm just kind of interested. So
you talking about baseball cards?
There's a lot of fake ones. But I'm talking about the die-cast ones.
He's like 12 years old.
Yeah. You notice all his references are like early, late 90s?
I asked her to, if she saw one.
I did, yes.
And she wanted to get me something for Christmas. She could.
Especially at the wrestling references he makes. I'm like, dude,
I'm trying to get
you're like 46.
Like a collectible, yeah.
He has not progressed past
I never had a Voltron as a kid, so I'm not ashamed to say this. When I
something happened on Y2K, he was stuck.
I better play with it.
Well, why,
So
of course. But I'm looking on eBay right now. We have a vintage 1981 Chowkin Voltron Yellow Lion complete in box for 150.
really,
Yeah.
Do you guys know
can
about
you send me a
how
link?
G-Man was on the Drunken Peasants last night?
I don't.
Oh yeah, and the shit he was saying about trans people.
Is it
Oh
die-cast or is it
my
plastic? If they got the
goodness.
little
We went
plastic
over it,
ones,
yes.
they don't connect it already connected.
Wow.
That I don't
None of
want. I
that's
want nothing
present.
that has to do with the modern day Voltron. I want the
Like, I knew that
original
he
bad
probably
boy.
felt that way,
Yeah,
but
that looks like it's plastic.
No,
yeah,
I don't
even
want the
know what to
die-cast
say
one.
about
It's made
that.
of metal.
Yeah, people were talking about it this morning, and I said the same thing. It's not surprising. It's nothing new.
$100.
It's bigotry.
Okay, so how
Get
big
out
are the
there.
individual lions?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because the individual lions make up the Voltron, so it's going to be about a foot tall.
It does show his insecurity. I mean, he talks about if I fell in love with a woman and found out she had a Johnson or something like that. I mean, it's just so
Right, I want it new.
childish.
Yep,
Exactly.
I'll collect it. Yep.
Yeah, then you wouldn't want that. You can get it if that is what you're looking for, but you'd pay.
It's an
$100
insecure
for just the
rage.
figure. It's not the box too.
Right. Yeah, so I would love a Voltron, but if you found it, I'll get it
I mean,
myself.
as
I'll
if
order it
people are out there
over
doing
eBay
that.
if they got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, I'm going to make you fall in love with me, and then I'm going to expose the fact that I'm a trans woman. It doesn't happen.
What you're looking for, complete, it's probably going to be extremely expensive. You know
But in
that.
his head, it's totally plausible.
It's going to be about $300, maybe
I
$400.
mean, he walks in on
Street Fighter
on
1 that
people
I'm still
taking a
trying to
shit in
find.
bathrooms. So you know
I
what?
know
Hey,
some people who download games and burn games
Unlikely scenarios
that,
might be his game. Who knows?
that are really good at finding
it's
these
part of the
little
fun
things.
for him.
I have Dragon's Lair. I have a bootleg version of it, but I don't have like Street Fighter 1. I want that game. Me and my brothers would love
The
that
hell
game.
was
Trying to
first
find it.
Street Fighters?
They were talking about video games this morning. I was like, does he even have a TV or console that he could use
The
video
original.
game?
He's
With
been
the guy
straight
that's
up
the boss,
e-begging
who's
in this
the game,
video.
and I
Like,
think the guy
he
in
said
Arabic
earlier,
has
he
two
was like,
sticks, if I'm not
somebody needs to
mistaken.
buy
Yeah,
me this.
Rolento.
Like,
Yeah,
no, dummy,
yeah,
good
yeah.
job.
I think that's Rolento.
Good job.
That's where there was.
I think when I mentioned how much I'd made so far this year, that really got to him.
Mhm.
I think even he was surprised.
They threw him in Street Fighter a few times.
Well,
I don't even look at that shit until he said something. I was like, holy hell, that is a lot of money. Okay, all right.
It's like they're making all these remakes of Street Fighter 2. We can't even find Street Fighter 1.
I'm looking. Right now, I'm looking for
Brother,
you.
I'll get that for you.
Yeah,
When I find it,
yours
it's
is gonna be a hard
$500
Yeah.
on Amazon,
Yeah.
brother. I'll
It's
get
gonna be a
that. I
couple of
promise.
grand. It's gonna be a couple of
For
grand
you.
when you do find it. I know it is.
Keep defending my racism and buy me a game.
one. Yeah, it's gonna be a couple
See,
grand.
I love this brother so much. He asked me for something. I got it because I love him. Jesus bless.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Video games are my favorite to collect, and of course, you know, Magic cards. I love Magic.
When I
cards.
lived over there in that house, there was
Yeah.
this place over there called Ollie's, I think it was called. Was it
Ollie's.
Ollie's? I went there. Hold on, that's Vaughn. Hold on.
Okay.
That's Vaughn. Let me hang up. Hold on.
Whoa.
All right.
Okay, Vaughn.
Vaughn has his number?
Vaughn,
Ooh,
I will talk to
Naz
you.
is
Don't tell
calling.
the rep right
But
now.
he doesn't
So,
have
what was
True's
I
number?
gonna say to
Okay,
you?
whatever.
I think he. So
Yeah,
I
I
found
found
that
this
out when I met him
Ollie's.
in New York.
And this particular store had
And
a whole
I,
bunch.
when I
like,
sat
there
back
was
and thought
really
about it, I was
good
like, that's really
over
strange.
there.
This guy's your
But they
friend.
had
You
a
don't have
whole
his phone
bunch of
number.
old toys in that place.
I don't think True connects with really anyone. Like, these are his online allies, and he wants to keep them as far away from him in real life as possible.
Wow.
Given G-Man's penchant
Yeah.
for trying to fuck people in real life when he's
Yeah, that's what
mad,
they said. That's what
I
they said.
honestly
Stuff
don't
cheap.
blame
Yeah,
True.
yeah. That's what they said.
Yeah, I would keep him away because he keeps on threatening to send the
Yeah, those people over there are
ISUPK to
patriots, I
people.
noticed, man. Them people over there are very
That's a really
serious
funny
about this
fact
country,
because
man.
they don't
Over there.
like
They're
they're not
serious
threatening
about it.
me the same way that they're threatening other people. They're trying to recruit me if anything,
There's no
but
atheists there.
I'll
They're
let
good.
G-Man believe what he wants.
One less town.
Yeah, because like if he doesn't stop him, the Power Rangers will get us.
Odds are they're going to be a believer in some way.
Pink
Yeah,
Ranger.
they might call him the Megazord.
Okay. I know there's a lot of Catholic people there when I went there. It was a lot, man. A
But
lot of them,
G-Man's appearance on the
Yeah,
Peasants
so-
last night, like,
It was
revealed a lot about how
interesting.
he thinks.
It's a Jesuit.
It's a-
Which Drag
I
picked
couldn't
up
be
on
fucked to
before.
watch the
Oh,
Drunken
really?
Peasants. I'm sorry, Vince.
Yep.
Oh
That's
no, it
interesting.
was the fact
very
that they were
interesting.
calling him out on a video he uploaded 2 days ago, and he's like, "Oh, that's an old video."
What a dumb fuck.
That look, you laugh. I'm gonna start doing that. If he says I said or did anything, that's in the past. Yep. Technically, everything you do is in the past. But you know what? If 2 days is our limit, okay, it's in the past. You can say it. Am I doing it right now? Nope, I didn't do it then.
Well, like that's how children think. Like, you remember when you're 2 years old and your mom used to say, "Hey, at the end of the week we'll do this," and you're like, "But that's forever."
Yeah.
Like, that's exactly how little fucking kids think. It's ridiculous.
Christian acting, but they're depressed too because it's a depressing area. Yeah.
Except for some of your neighbors, especially the one that lived across the street. That lady was nosy, man. I mean, even your own neighbors was getting mad at her, man. She calls the city on everybody. I don't know how you dealt with that lady, man. Oh, man.
I know.
For the longest time, I thought she was racist until I saw her.
No. There's a neighbor who's annoying by calling the because houses are looking fucking disrepute or some shit. Like they're looking terrible. Like no.
Yeah, in Scranton.
No.
It's the lady across the street who
I have no sympathy for that bullshit because I live in a golf course community with an HOA. So.
Yeah, like my grandmother lived in a deed restricted community. We had to get approval to change anything on the house, and the guy who ran the HOA was a dick.
Yeah, same here. The only thing they don't care about is the inside.
Permit or something like that.
Like there were exactly 3 types of shingles we could get put on the house. That's it.
Don't do it on the weekdays.
Yep, same here.
You know what I mean? But even
and
to be fair, that keeps my property value pretty well. So I could, there's complaining about it. It does suck, but like not having an area that looks like Rev's fucking area kind of makes it worth it.
True. True. I mean, it could be Ronnie's area though.
Oh.
Yeah, where his house costs less than my car.
His house costs less than my car, and my car's almost 10 years old now.
I know Mikkel.
Well, to be fair, the lab in his house is about 10 years old.
He's always volunteering.
That's how he knows all that science.
He's cool.
The last owner had a meth lab.
His dad, bless his heart, he had a
You know what?
What does G-Man think he's like? He's threatening to get BlackGuyTv in New York today. And BlackGuyTv has mentioned multiple times that he's from Florida.
Yeah, he's in Florida.
I'm gonna have to pick a day.
Well, you have to stop what you're doing, whatever plans you have with your family, and go entertain him.
Yeah, you've got 2 hours to get to Kankakee to a gym that probably doesn't fucking exist.
Come on, keep it real. You're mad at me.
When you get there, you get Corona because you're walking through Times Square. That really makes sense.
Yeah, I'm about 2.5 hours away from Times
I should
Square.
have waited.
Like drive.
Keep in mind, G-Man's still at least a good hour and a half from Times Square because he has to use public transportation, and he's obviously still in Jersey.
See, Rob, here's the thing. You can be so angry sometimes that it will blind your better judgment. You know what I mean?
He wasn't going to be there today.
Saying things and it makes
It was
sense.
a troll.
And Shani was making sense. I remember when Shani, and I remember this very.
And if somebody
specifically,
had
she
showed
was
up in
on her
Times
YouTube
Square,
channel,
he'd have said,
and she
"Oh,
was like,
well,
this is
they
how you
had a
treat
gun or
people
some other
who gave you
stupid
money
shit,
when you were
made some
hungry."
shit up, so he could
She
bitch
said
out."
that. And obviously I was angry, so I was like, what did she say? And you know what I mean? And then I'm thinking about the next hateful thing I could say or whatever. You know what I mean? And I had to think about it. And you know,
That's very Christian of him. Someone says something hateful, I'm going to say a double hateful thing back.
She had a point, so.
He was
You
in
know
the
what I mean?
flesh.
So.
It's really beautiful
Yeah.
that you can do that.
Come on, Sermon on the Mount didn't apply to
When,
Gary.
hey, we're Christians. We're going to forgive one another. We
No,
love
it doesn't apply to
and we're done with
Yeah.
it.
to
No?
G-tard.
That's the past, but I learned a lot from it. I'm not gonna lie, I learned a lot from it.
It definitely
And I learned
doesn't
about the
apply to
do's and
Mr.
don'ts, and
Coleman
I learned
there.
about how to listen now. Definitely gotta learn how to do that.
Seriously.
And I have to learn how to be a little bit more considerate. And I
He
learned
doesn't
from
get that
the atheist
joke.
community. I learned this from Christians. So I just want to let everybody know that. I learned that from God. And
T-Man
I
doesn't have
didn't
self-respect.
learn that from no
I think he
atheists,
actually
that's for
thinks
sure.
he's doing good for himself. I think he thinks he has a lot, unfortunately. Like this is his idea of self-respect. Because fucking yesterday he literally said that Drag will never be Steve McRae or Kyle Curtis because they ran an empire.
Nope.
I nearly crashed my car.
Someone told me, I've been actually listening. Someone told me about that. I was like, what does he mean? Like they're both not in great places in life, if I have to say so myself. Kyle's a little bit better off than Steve. Not actually have a job, life, but
They
still.
took it down, right? They took it down. I'm like, yes, that's a celebration. YouTube's doing something about it.
I mean, that's you really think about it. How sad is it that some of these guys have to measure success by what they see on YouTube?
That's right.
But actually really is sad. I mean, it's one thing for someone to do YouTube like you do, Drag, where it's a hobby. It's you could walk away from it at any moment,
and I'm gonna keep it 100%.
it's really not
I
going to
got
impact
one
you
time
other
to
than
wake up
you
out of
lose
my
the
bed and hear
catharsis of,
Shanny and
you know,
Red found dead in their
out of these
apartment due to
people.
an atheist on
But
YouTube. I got one time to hear
It's
that.
not
Just
something
one
that
time.
you
And it's gonna be
value.
open
Like,
season on them
it's not how
people.
you measure
Telling you
your
that right now.
self-worth. And I think that for these people, it is very much, you know, their way of validating themselves.
No, I totally
Did you
agree
hear
with
what
you.
he
That's
just
why people
said?
got to be more careful with their
No.
information. Don't tell.
He said that he's expecting one day to hear in the news that Shanny and Rev found dead because of atheists on YouTube.
Oh Lord.
Not
Well,
because
yeah,
someone won't stop fucking eating and look like a goddamn land whale.
He said that about himself on several occasions. He thinks that all atheists are trying to kill
Stop
him.
being lazy and go back and fix that.
Like he really thinks like all the time and shit. He's running for dead, and I'm just like, no wonder you are a miserable fucking person. It was actually really shocking because I think me and you were talking about just how fucked up that is. Because at first I thought it was a joke. I thought he was just being stupid, but he kept talking about it, and he's having all these fantasies about the way people are going to kill him and how much of a martyr he's going to be. And I'm like, you are one sad and pathetic person.
I love them.
Lola, really? Your fucking name? But fucking no, it's like you always think it's a religion versus atheist thing. I'm like, my fiance is fucking a Christian. Like it's nothing to do with religion. It's just that he's a colossal piece of shit. And it's not because he's black.
Wait, she said that she's fucking a Christian, so you're Christian, yeah?
No,
Or
I'm not
is she
Christian.
fucking somebody else?
I'm gonna say this.
Little
Nice
column
words
A,
there.
little column B.
Your business next time you play her.
Hashtag
But that's an
cuckaroo.
excuse to everybody else that's listening to this. We wasn't there, so we need to actually
Just
handle your
kidding.
business against it.
Don't clip that.
I really
do
do
it,
want
Shanny.
my lawsuit, though.
And take back the.
Do ya?
And you guys say, listen, honey, I
Yeah.
love you.
I want to
love
see
you
how,
and everything,
like,
but
that's
tonight
got to
I'm
be
gonna
some
kick your
high
behind
tier,
and
like,
Super
creative
Mario
writing.
World. And
You
the
know
whole
when
world's
you
gonna
know when
see
you walk up to like the fucking bench or like walk up to where you sit
Friendly
next to like
competition,
the
nothing,
defendant
like,
and
too
shit,
serious or
and they
whatever.
generally have that
Don't get
shutter
too
thing.
deep with it.
I want to see if Shanny can fit through it.
Well, unfortunately, I'm going to be on that side.
Both of you.
No, you both have to go through it because she's the.
Oh,
yeah, Shanny,
okay.
Yeah, remember you sit on one side. I guess you would be the defendant and she would be the other one.
I keep thinking of people's court.
Shanny isn't. I
She's
hear
gonna
you,
have
Shanny's
to
mic.
turn sideways, and then maybe.
Okay.
No, I don't think sideways it'll fit either.
Yeah,
That gun is
like
huge.
Judge Judy level shit.
Yeah, I keep thinking people's court and dun dun dun, like the beginning of that.
Dude, are those shows still on?
Some of them.
Yeah,
I have no
so,
idea.
yeah, a couple of them.
I don't know. I work.
How do I get on one?
Until she learns how to block and learn how to and learns how
You have to have
like,
you have to have a
with
small
Chung
claims
Lee's kick.
case,
Put you in
and
a corner and just keep repeating the button over and over and
like
over.
you have to
Dude.
be willing to sign all their legal bullshit.
G-Man's fucking potato died.
Potato freeze up
The one in
again.
his
Yeah.
or
Yeah, don't let her pick Zangief.
No, the phone
That's the
itself.
same. You play
The-
with Zangief.
Oh noes. She's onto you. Abandoned ship.
Okay, did someone just give us fucking money? What the fuck? Don't give us money.
Sounds like it.
I'm sorry, Wilson. No, oh no, she's on to you. Abandoned ship.
But Street Fighter's my stuff.
No,
Wilson
'cause
made me a deal, by the way.
So we can't
What?
I wonder if that deal still stands. I don't know. He'll tell you.
She never liked fighting games.
About tipping.
Your video.
I mean, if you don't want the money, Billy, like some of us will take it.
You poor Z-bit.
I don't think so.
I did a really good thing, and months and months of work have paid off. I'm in a good mood. I'm very excited.
That's good.
Yeah.
awesome.
Was your good thing editing the fucking yuck bag?
Yeah, I lived for that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Because I nearly died for that.
Oh, man.
How good of a mood are you in right now?
I'm not allowing this stuff anymore.
I
now.
mean, this is the best I've felt the whole year. I'm not even
Oh, that's
I'm
awesome.
tired
In
of
a
it.
good enough mood to kiss Rev on the mouth?
Not the
Tongue.
way. It
Tongue.
never will be the way. And people
Wait,
need
He's
you
gonna
guys
give
are
me-
both options.
Mood isn't an option there. It's
You know, you can't
what
just
am I
going
willing to
around hating people
get
all
in
the time.
contact with?
Just
Like
for the sake
what
of hating
disease
them.
am I willing to catch?
Sometimes you have to
And
let
that's
go of that.
none.
Sometimes
Give
you
her
have
the
to
give her
let
the
go
other
of that.
option.
Most
Sometimes
likely.
Yeah, he needs to give you the same option he gave me.
Exactly.
So this is another, you can either tongue kiss Rev, it has to be for like at least 10 seconds, your tongue will touch her teeth, or you can stay in the bathroom with Shani as she takes like a 15-minute shit, and you have to wipe.
And make me feel
Option
bad
B.
about how I am as a person.
Really?
And I
Really?
I don't have to touch anything.
He did say wipe, didn't he?
Oh, I didn't hear that
Yeah,
part.
you have to help her wipe.
No, never. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah, see? I
thought
took
just had to
option
be in
A.
there.
Like I feel like I got the better like would you rather fucking option. Although I chose differently than drag.
Can I wear like
I'm gonna go bake some
gloves
bread with Shani.
and can I like wear protective gear?
Yes.
Okay.
But it still has to be a tongue kiss.
How we should be conducting ourselves on YouTube at all.
Your tongue will touch the front of your nasty teeth.
Okay. Well, at this, I mean, this is more of a thing for my like health and safety. So, if I can, like, you know, wear gloves, I can. I'm one of the few people that understands what antimicrobial soap is. So I have a bunch.
So if I can comment on what just happened on their stream, Rev just held up a copy of Maximum Carnage. That game, if you buy it like he had it in the shrink wrap still, maybe $20. Maybe.
Yeah, that's why you shrink wrap it.
The only thing it has going for it is the fact that it's fairly rare. It's not a good game and it's not popular.
So, G-Man,
Was he thinking it's a collector's item or something?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's why
she's
he held it up.
Show
Keep
me
in
a
mind.
copy of Chrono Trigger. I'll be impressed. But
Yeah, that was my job when I worked at the comic shop, was helping with the video games and stuff too. So I know how to price that shit.
So, G-Man, we love you, bro, and we could
I used to be on my a former partner of mine. We had an account on eBay called Aeon Flux Capacitor because we're that nerdy, and we got a certificate like for being like top sellers. So we had a certificate with Aeon Flux Capacitor on it. Congratulations! And my partner put it next to his 2 bachelor degrees.
What the hell am I looking at?
Wait, so she's reviewing ALR now?
Yes.
It's back to conception.
What?
Wow.
Like looking into the future.
I actually, Lola, I met the father of my child at a comic book shop when I joined his Pathfinder game.
And we see
so,
that they, you know,
yeah.
if they're hated.
I mean, I met my current partner at a weird like kink meetup.
YouTube isn't going to do anything.
And he's gonna hate that I said this, but he was a virgin when I met him, and I told him, I'm like, I won't take your virginity because you'll be disappointed for the rest of your life with anyone else you're with.
Damn.
And so I let him have his
told Rev.
I let him have his bad experiences, and then we started dating like a year later, and he's like, "You're right." I'm like, "Told you."
You know, because I can prove myself through
No
my
one can unhinge their jaw like
not
you.
a hater.
Yeah.
I just talk about haters because
I could see
it
Lola
needs
being
to be
Slytherin.
addressed if you're getting hated. You know, it needs to be
I
addressed.
do have a
if people are
ridiculously
lying
long
about
tongue.
you. They lie about
I'm
their
Ravenclaw.
wonderful, beautiful
Excuse me, ma'am. If
gear.
you're gonna say it correct. Ton.
Amber,
Ton.
they hate on
Yeah,
her
well, mine is really long too.
all the time.
Looking at that reminds me, Drag, you made a really astute observation this morning on your show. That this is sort of like my 600-pound life prequel.
Take credit for that.
My 450-pound life.
She's working on her weight loss.
But it's a prequel. It's gonna get there.
Bother her over the weight loss thing.
Dude, I weighed myself today. I'm 5'9". I weigh 225 pounds. There's no way that cunt is only 50 pounds more than me.
It happens when you.
Yeah, she claims she's my weight. That she's literally claiming that she's my weight. I'm like, there's no way.
I'm like 10 pounds less than Billy, but I'm 6 feet tall.
They have to use it as a.
See, Billy, I told you you're short.
I am short. I know that. I'm the exact same height as Sam.
But now you have to. I don't know about that, but yeah, now you have to.
5'9".
Videos.
You're taller than me. I mean,
I've heard all the sort jokes before. It doesn't get up my nerves because I don't have a small penis like G-Man.
Oh my God! He made so. There's another clip of this guy comparing his dick to a peep, candy peep. It's like
Wait, we did that yesterday.
Watermelon Kit Kats. But anyway.
Did you see it?
No, we did that yesterday.
I
You
got
did?
sick.
We did it on the salt mine yesterday.
Like you were there.
I was there.
You were there.
Was I
We
drinking?
made the peep thing. We said she looks like a melted peep, and then Sam says, "Don't make fun of peeps." And then she.
Oh yeah, we did. Right.
And then I said, "It's at least the length of a rabbit peep."
For most people, it's rough.
I sure as hell. Now I remember.
That's what happened.
Wait,
Did you make
microwaved or
that joke
not?
too?
I got sick and
I
had to go to the
You
hospital.
microwave
So they
them.
put me on
So
a
what I
massive
tried to
dose
do
of
earlier today
all
was
the
I found
antibiotics.
his dick pic, and I was trying to find one of those programs where you could use a reference point of a known mentions in the video, or a picture rather, and then compare it to his dick pic.
Oh yeah, pixel measurement.
Yeah, very doable.
I am not.
I'm not very adept at that, so I was using the Mountain Dew can, which I think is like 5.18 millimeters or some shit like that, and I couldn't get it to work. Program, well, the website I was using was not very accurate.
She's Mountain Dew can.
Breakdown. They had no idea what happened to me.
He's more like a small Red Bull.
I mean, I can tell you from experience, like where he truly fits. Like,
I was strapped to a bed going crazy.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of dicks. We get it.
yeah.
My mother being drowned. It was the
We're very proud. So is your family.
I ever endured. But I just
at $10 a minute, I'm proud of that shit too.
I hadn't eaten in 5 days.
Oh, there's a sad, lonely guy every minute. Hey, Rev.
And I saw this huge flash of light.
I bet you Rev has given you money before, and you don't even know it.
He's getting some
How'd
nice
that make you
tatas.
feel that like those black tip fucking teeth were whacking it while looking at you?
No, all of the guys that I talked to were like intelligent
He thinks he's intelligent.
and accomplished.
He thinks he's accomplished.
No, they really were. Like I heard them in like meetings and such. Like it was one of the funnest things.
He's been in meetings before.
Not like AA.
No. He's never gone to AA. That's for quitters. No, he was in meetings to get his book published.
The two attendants,
What?
they were nurses. And
Nintendo Saga. He has a book. It's $1 on Kindle.
I'm aware. I found it.
Yeah, it's
welcome.
awful.
It was bad.
Uh-huh.
No, but that pass was through an editor. Like he actually he paid for at least one editor once, but didn't do a second pass through. I can't imagine how many times the editor had to delete the word "folks."
On my original YouTube channel that had almost
863.
He just
it just set up a Microsoft Word thing where it just said anytime you
find
see
and it
folks, just
highlighted
delete
all
it.
of it.
Speaking of folks, on his new merch, he spells folks wrong. He tries to spell it the way that he thinks we're saying it, but he adds an L. I'm like, no, dummy. There's no L in the word.
No L's, no R's. Wait,
Yeah.
no, not R's. No G's. It's G's that Shani doesn't like.
Is saving. For a specific word, yeah.
Can we get her to say that Winnie the Pooh character? I want to hear her say Tigger. I want to hear her say Tigger so bad.
Am I the only person that thinks it's really creepy that he put baby carrot on a baby onesie? And if you go to the website, you read the description of it, it's gross.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That is terrifying.
Yes,
That's
go
not
to his
weird.
merch and look
That's
at the
not weird for you to
description
think it's
that he
weird.
put under the baby carrot onesie. And I was just like, how
Why
does he
does he
not
have-
see this?
Why does he have merch?
Folks, we need money, folks.
Yeah, because they really need money.
They don't want to go
Our
on
EBT card's almost out, folks.
I guarantee they're already on EBT cards.
Hey, that's why I said almost out. Meaning
Yeah, I
that we've
mean-
been using it.
I mean, technically, I qualify and kind of need an EBIT card, but I just haven't. My state makes it really hard to get any kind of assistance.
Oh, I know.
What state are you in besides confusion?
State of decay.
Or that?
Don't. Hey, my ADD. Okay. All right. Florida.
Ooh. Don't go to Don't go
Wait,
to
you're
Burger
in
King.
Florida?
I'm in
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah.
Hey, me too.
Can you tell from the tan?
Yeah, well, I mean, come on. Like, I'm reflective, essentially.
Yeah, I'm just. See, and then my partner. Well, no, he likes to go out. He has to. I tell him he has to walk his girlfriend because I don't like going outside. I'm like, will you take me on a ride? I'll stick my head out. and like.
Something.
Yeah. Although I have made a joke about him wearing a cat collar because the guy makes no noise when he walks and scares the shit out of me. Every time he like comes up to like give me a hug, I'm like, but Jesus, like he needs a bell on. I gotta hear you. I'm gonna attack you. It's not gonna be pretty. Like I can javelin throw you. You're tiny. Like no.
Announce your presence, sir.
Yeah, he's 5'9" and 120 pounds. He's little.
Yeah, well, that's taller than me and lighter than me, and now I hate myself a little.
I mean, he looks like a little twink. Like, he's a total twink.
I mean, to
And
be fair,
has, like,
I used to
long
be,
hair.
you know, before I had a kid anyway, I was tiny.
It must have been delicious.
Yeah, it was totally delicious. Got some
You gotta use
great
sweet
recipes.
baby rays. That's the atheist way.
Like, you know, been an atheist for years now. I've got all the recipes.
Is that the going saying? Is that atheists eat babies?
Yes.
Oh, it's been the
In
thing
fact,
for years. Yeah.
you can grind up their bones and sub out those for the almond meal that you use for making macarons, and you can make baby macarons. If you do them in pastel colors, it really adds that je ne sais quoi.
How much nutritional yeast do you throw in there?
It was about to ask the same question.
That's the only
Well,
thing
I'm
she's ever
technically-
eaten that was technically nutritional.
Yeah, I'm not an atheist technically, but
I'm an agnostic.
I just don't know.
That's fine.
That's one of the, things I
know
can't
rocks are
think
atheists?
about that right now. Huh?
I said, did you know rocks are atheists?
Oh my god. Don't answer that.
But no, Lola, for me, I don't believe in any gods. And I mean, it's possible there are some, but I've seen no evidence for any, and I don't believe in any. So I live my life as if there aren't any, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't make a knowledge claim of there definitively are no gods. Although I'm pretty sure you could like rule out the Judeo-Christian God, because with all the contradictions in the Bible and like being all powerful, all knowing, all loving, like being all the alls, I don't think that is actually a possibility that you could have a God like that. But you know, if there is a God, it does not give any fucks about us. So why give a fuck about it?
Yeah, I just know that I'm more useful talking about other things. So
Yeah, fair enough.
I focus on that. Like right now, I currently am working on a project where I've found a lot of stuff I probably shouldn't have.
Uh-oh.
And at the job I don't have, by the way, the total like fake job I don't have, because I don't have a boss and I'm freelance.
Yeah,
So-
freelance. Scary.
Yeah. But I found a director. Oh, you may learn how to get out of debt, but you're not going to learn how to make a solid website. Yep.
Oh.
Whoopsie. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. There was this little teaser. I forget who put it on where or whatever. There's this little teaser photo that Hansen had of him like at a table sitting with a guy, and there was like a book underneath it. It said Debt Relief Secrets, and I'm like, he's the last person that should be telling people how to get out of debt. But then there's clearly they were shooting a video for it, and no one had ever seen it until last night.
Who's playing music?
That's in Channy's stream.
Is that copyrighted music? What's going on there?
No, I think it's one of those like
Lo-fi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that one of the lo-fis I listen to is in their recommended playlist over there on the right. So I think it depends, because some of those are actually copyrighted now by the artist. So
I heard that they were fussing earlier because they had a stream taken down because Rev pulled out like this big, huge gun, and it was fake, but still he brings it on stream and then he's holding it hands it to Shani. She's holding it, and apparently the algorithm picked it up, and they got the stream taken down.
He was pretty pissed off about that. Yeah, because someone got the clip of him yelling at her. So can you please not yell at me? I was like,
Well, that's why all of their streams are automatically age restricted now too.
I'm just gonna mute it until they start talking again.
So
Good call.
what's the over-under on the Rev and Shani saga ending in a murder-suicide?
Does shooting yourself to death count as a suicide?
I don't know. I think he'll start to run out of money. They'll start to get desperate, and then she'll roll over and just eat him. Just sort of starve from there. So, I mean,
No,
that's
I
what
think
we're
she's
calling.
already eyeing up her next victim. I mean, the way that she was being so gracious to Sam, I think she wants.
Ooh, barking up the wrong tree there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think she's trying to create
I think that I think that was one of the reasons why she did her little mea culpa, like, why don't you like me stream, and the way that she was so deferential to Sam. Like, honestly, she probably thinks he's going to be rolling in dough eventually, and she's looking for another host to attach her parasitic ass to.
Yep, totally agree.
Yeah, that's probably gonna happen. Sam is probably gonna be pretty well off in the future, but he would also have to develop blindness, and like basically just be Helen Keller.
Oh God.
I legit think that, you know.
Helen Keller's is Helen Keller the Jew or the mentally retarded?
Helen Keller was the one that was blind and deaf.
Okay, good. I flip him all the time. I don't know why.
She was in Frank.
Was she the one with the diary, or was she couldn't see to write that? Could she?
Yeah, exactly. That's what my mind does. I'm like, they both have fucked up lives, and they're both little girls, and so my brain just goes, "Oh, fucking Sokka's here." You saying it?
No, so which one of us, like, if Sam was in like some sort of accident that impaired his judgment, like, severely, like, who would be the savior there to do the mercy killing if he ever tried to bark up that tree?
Not me, because I would find it hilarious. That would be YouTube content.
He and I have actually had that conversation. So it's like, yeah, I would. It would be tough, but it's like, no, bro, you gotta go. I'm sorry. We talked about this.
The old Yeller treatment.
Yeah, or fucking walk with the flowers.
I would really imagine that he probably would get rabies though.
If
that would cause a lot of part of it.
The only way that would happen is Shani, I guess, got liposuction and found a way to tan her skin and then put on a Brazilian accent, and then reduce the size of her tits by like 2 feet, and somehow managed to pass herself off as a Brazilian supermodel. That's the way to get Sam.
How would she fix her personality though?
That's miracle. That's nothing short of a miracle.
And
or like, I don't know, life-altering drug experience.
Yeah.
Some people make that switch when they. I knew a guy who, and actually, there's still some clips that exist on YouTube of them performing in my old backyard. We had like punk bands and stuff, like just come and play in our backyard, and this guy used to be like a Christian minister. Then he did LSD, and now all of his songs are just about blasphemy.
Did a Google search
so now they've added BC powder to the head word. That's always a good look.
It's like
for shaping.
Ren and Stimpy. It's like the letters are perfect. So I said, Ren and Stimpy.
The troll haters and naysayers group is taking an interest in Shani, I guess now.
Is that where Jay Stevie is from?
That's where a lot of these people are from.
Oh. Well, then again, they're giving a platform to Vaughn, so yeah.
They literally signed into their other accounts to thumb up and like type in the chat.
Bad life and wanted to die. I mean, think of that. Think
how fucking sad is that?
That's so pathetic.
I mean, What's funny though is like the logo for that they're using for that, like the play of like the Ren and Stimpy, the Ren and Stimpy one is probably the most appropriate one for their channel I've ever seen before in my life. Like I'm not sure if that's an intentional dig at themselves or not, but
I would think Nikki and the Brain would be better. Scanny's got the
No.
Scanny's got the schemes. Fuck, I can't talk today. I can't English today.
He's not in any pain or
Wait, the skeins.
like that.
Schemes.
That's a
Yeah,
gland.
no, Ren and Stimpy is way better because A, they beat the shit out of each other. B, Stimpy's stupid fat.
For your service and God bless
Yeah,
you, because
I guess.
Military.
There was that one thing that came up earlier. They're talking about like your G-Man was like they wouldn't be surprised to find one day Rev and Shani killed by atheists or something like in the news. Like that is such a like. It's weird that they fantasize about this, and it's not even like it's so many of those things that they fear. Okay, there's no reasonable or justifiable fear for somebody to believe that. Like, how many cases of internet atheists going out and killing people, do we have? Like, that crazy Russian guy that fucking
Stalin.
But Stalin. He killed 26 million. Stalin.
Fucking conservative, like right-wing Christians do more in the way of fucking crazy crimes against people. Be it
But
Stalin, the point is that what they have there. What they have there, it's not a fear. They don't fear that. They fantasize about it. Like that would be that's like if you could pick like how these guys like this like how is it that I want to die, like mine might be like like a ounce of coke and a prostitute or something like that, but them they would love if they were killed by atheists, because I mean the martyrdom on that, and it just confirms so many things. Like it's a wet dream for them.
It's all about that validation.
Fucking picked him up and threw him off me. Because I didn't want to get hurt, dude. So I understand doing really, really fucked up, awful things to people that you shouldn't be doing, but in order to protect yourself.
Well, that doesn't explain how I was going to hurt her.
Yeah, but again, it's to always to protect themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, protect themselves from criticism, protect themselves from being held accountable, protect themselves from taking responsibility for anything they have to do. Oh, you're damn right, they're always protecting themselves.
Forgive yourself. I had to forgive myself for throwing my dad off me. I had to.
Oh, now her dad attacked her? Oh my God, Jesus.
Because 2 months ago, she was saying her dad was the only one who never did anything to her.
She's lying.
She forgets.
She's such a liar.
Oh, so your dad got a little bit slappy now? What the fuck?
It's the problem with the amount of lies that people like her and G-Man tell is she can't ever keep them straight. So she has no idea what the fuck she's lying about.
So it becomes more difficult, and on top of that, they're both fuckwits. So like trying to keep up with the compounding lies versus the amount of lack of brain cells kind of fucks it up.
Bless you so much, sir. Bless you so much. I'm gonna put a video on since I'm tearing up right now. Because I'm feeling your pain.
And no one gives a shit.
I'm so sorry for that
Fake
pain, and I
tears,
didn't mean to trigger
like
it,
that
sir.
little
I didn't
like
mean to
fucking
trigger it.
tremor in her voice. She's faking, and she's
Yeah.
bad at it.
She's really bad at
But
it.
I get it, dude. Forgive yourself.
I could give a more fucking convincing
Shit fucking
performance.
happens. Man.
I mean, I definitely could.
I think her tears are like 60% Dr. Pepper.
Oh God.
No, that's her blood.
Coming to me with, and we had a discussion. And
Drag.
He agreed it was bad, and he promised
Hey, Drag, what the fuck is going on with your mic?
Who's that?
I don't know what that was.
Okay, so yeah, someone showed me last night. There's a clip of her talking to Rev about doing OnlyFans again.
I saw that.
I'm so sorry, Rob.
She was trying to convince Rev to do it again. She was like, "Oh, that was fun. I might as well do it again since it's already out there." And Rev was like, "No."
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Do they not understand that other sites exist? And
No,
that
they don't.
they can like change their name and create
Also
a
no.
brand, and then I mean, I'd find it, but like other people would never find it. And
I'm trying to make
it would be a lot easier and probably maybe like successful. Maybe
It won't be successful unless it's like fatpeoplemeet.com.
I mean, there's
They
some.
can move to like
SSBGW
Why
Flex
does
Store.
she believe I need to be forgiven? I'm cool.
I mean, like honestly though, like they probably could. I mean, there's a market for anything. People have weird fetishes and stuff. So I mean, that's fine. And like whatever, they go do your own thing. The thing with the OnlyFans page, they went a little crazy with it. They not just that, but the way that they interacted with like if they were legit, okay, let's say that they actually wanted to do this and actually dived into it like head first, that they couldn't get away with the shit that they did. Like the even just like the propositions to the people, like to the fans, like the stuff that they sent to Drake, for example. Like, I'm not sure if that stuff flies. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you can certainly make content, and you don't have to interact with people who buy it. Like, it's, like that's an option. Like, you can just sell clips or whatever. But I mean, you make more money doing custom stuff.
not unsolicited.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Drag, you want to see my wife's cunt? You want to see that? No, bro.
And you can't really use PayPal for that unless you're actually, discreet about it. But anyways.
Oh no, yeah. All of those sites, if you use PayPal, they kick you off, and then PayPal kicks you off.
Yep.
Because they are not a high risk merchant. That's the whole issue with why you kind of have to go through certain sites. It's all because of the payment processor.
I love
because
that.
as a high risk merchant, they take an extra percentage to protect themselves against chargebacks and stolen cards and all that kind of shit. That's the whole reason.
Yep. Because believe it or not, everybody, hookers take credit cards.
Oh my God, you got a puppy?
But I would tell, there's a site that all it is just a payment processor, and they only take 15%. It's the best one I found, and I would always suggest people go sign up there. And they ran it pretty well, but I tried to set something up like that, but you can't do it in the United States. You have to do it over in Europe. Like, I'd have to have an office in Europe or someone with an office in Europe.
Oh my God, do we tell her?
What the fuck? We're looking
Who's
for
giggling in
Mr.
line?
Hunting.
That's me because of
Horse for
the
him
comment
that
on
he
the screen.
requested. Black from Japan. And it's an upside down cross and a ball, a skull and crossbone. Dude. What?
Oh,
God.
Any ladies taking up on that offer?
Listen.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
Illuminati
coochie lick, man. Who doesn't want that?
Again, I
As
don't
your
want
Illuminati
venereal
queen,
disease.
sir,
So,
I
she'd
will
probably
say,
give me herpes and thrush.
in regards to people called Dragnauct and BlackGuyTv, as your Illuminati
She's saying my name
queen, I
again?
ask
The
Yeah.
evil black
Yep.
guys.
with
I'm her
said
Heisenberg. She won't say my
situation
name.
and obey your queen. Like I said, your queen.
You're not
must be your
anyone's
queen.
queen.
You must
Fuck
not
off,
taking-
Tub.
put me
Taking
in
my
Queen of that
rightful
bed.
From
place
my videos.
for you to
Don't-
want to,
don't do that.
have
Like,
what
you have to
want.
be in one of those weird countries where food is very scarce for them to like the fat chicks.
My dear Illuminati.
You're in America. We have
Please
lots
put
of
your
food.
queen at her rightful place as she
Do you need a
is.
spot for
And
Pumpkin
not
if he
to
wants
tackle
out of the
my
back room?
subjects
Oh shit! No, I'm good.
that are,
Wait, I didn't notice he was there. Thank you.
irritating
No
my
problem.
queen.
We can add up to 10 people because I paid for it because I have the money that I could have given to T-Man.
You could have, but you didn't.
But you didn't.
I didn't because I'd rather set $75 on fire.
Also, what you were saying about, Shani would only be a queen in a place with no food. Bullshit. They would just look at her as food and wheel fat for burning.
So it's a fine line. You have to find a country that doesn't have a lot of food, but also won't eat her because they have no food.
Yeah, and then she talks and then they eat her anyway.
Are you saying like they praise her like a statuette of Venus? One of those things?
Yeah.
Oh, bless her.
So who's this they're watching?
Amberlyn Reed.
Another fat chick.
Is she a fan of? Is Shani a fan of her, or?
I can't tell.
Right. So Shani notices these chicks have a following, right? They're supposed to be a lifestyle and dieting. I know a lifestyle and dieting channel, but they end up just being kind of fat chicks eating all the time, and then talking about people who call out the irony there. And so Shani identifies with the fact that these girls live in the way that they are. You know, they hold their own little pity parties just like her, and the people who follow them are haters too, and so she sees herself within them.
I have to ask: is anybody else waiting for her to eat that dog treat?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
See, I think that's where because hasn't she like taken the camera and pointed it away a few times? I assume that's her like stuffing her gob.
It's not about accepting females.
Well, I think that whenever one of them gets up to, whenever Reb gets up to go to the bathroom, like he's going in there to smoke.
You're fucking wrong for that, sir.
Yeah. And then when Reb takes over, goes full screen, and that's when Shani's probably puffing away on something.
So bow down. Do as you're told.
I think this is a fucking Goblin Queen persona.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because of course they're Freemasons, so they're Illuminati. So
What is that?
Illuminati.
Maybe somebody younger than me here and more hip, like Burnt Toast. I know she's only 16. What's that? What's that eye thing that she's doing? Like I don't get that. Like why is she doing that?
Illuminati.
Like where she puts the thing. That's like an Illuminati sign. Okay.
Yeah, most people would probably do it like this, so it looks like a pyramid, but I don't think your arm can go up that high, so she has to do it like this, so she doesn't pass out.
So she's doing like a Pulp Fiction, like that's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
I assume it was like
there's
a.
also like an anime where the anime girls will do the little V sign next to their eyes.
Well, but they do it with the hand turned the other way though.
I thought she was doing it to point out like no brain and way too much mouth movement.
I know it's not a game.
Okay.
Maybe I was reading into it too much.
Those are a lot of good answers. Thank you.
She's just
technically those are fingers.
So
what's up?
Can get your ass
I was asking how old he was, if he didn't mind my asking.
Usaka? He's like 65.
Yeah, something like that.
I thought he was pushing 70.
Yeah,
it's
65.
It's those semen facials.
Yeah.
That means two things with your job.
Her face looks like a whoopee cushion filled up.
But
she's eating another one.
Oh, it's a girlfriend.
Yeah, it's a girlfriend.
Does anybody else like?
Wait,
see,
that's
like,
a girl?
Yes.
Yeah, that's her girlfriend.
Well, it's a potato, but.
So ALR.
Stop making me hungry.
So,
Don't eat that cookie. 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 Don't eat that cookie.
It's not.
It's a dog treat. It's a dog cookie. Yeah. Okay. Good.
She ate it. She ate it.
No, she didn't. I'm gonna believe that she didn't.
No, the feeders and the pet play people were
Boy, I can't wait to get to Israel.
loving that.
Yeah,
Shani does this from time to time.
That's
Shani does this from time to time where she will clout chase ALR because Amber has like 100K subs plus, and so Shani will talk about her and all of a sudden get attention on Twitter. So that's all she's doing here.
She's just clout chasing again, yeah.
Yeah.
But why would she?
Which is weird. She can chase something. We're proud.
Yeah, but why would she need to clout chase? I mean, she knows all of these famous people.
Yeah, exactly. Call it
yeah,
Patricia Paytas or whatever.
And she's married to Trump too.
She mentioned
Yeah, I mean, they're like
I'll
F-list celebrities.
I'll mention it again. Fucking Sokka.
There you go.
Did you hear who G-Man compared himself to?
No.
Bill motherfucking Gates.
Oh, yeah.
Her sister's husband came
Ow!
On what grounds? They're both bipedal?
No, they both dropped out of college.
Yeah, they both dropped out of college. Therefore, G-Man's Bill Gates.
Yeah, they know who we
He used the same line from The Office from Michael Scott's like, he dropped out of college. Kobe didn't go to college, shit like that. It was amazing.
Yeah, but those people actually had intelligence and talent, you know.
But I mean, they also made it to college, whereas Dreamon dropped out of high school.
But like Bill Gates dropped out of Harvard, okay? Like he got into the first place. Like G-Man dropped out of his first year of fucking like janitorial studies at some fucking community college. There's a little bit of a fucking difference.
Ed when he heard that you can't beat the shit out of the mentally challenged kids.
Oh shit, I remember that.
Wait, so they hit you? I can't just spar them?
Like, how could you live
Square
with
up,
yourself knowing
Clifford.
that you hate?
Well, and then he failed at a wrestling school because they hit him with the chairs. So you know.
God, I wish I could
I thought
find
this
that.
was fake.
Wish I could find that.
Those chairs don't hurt that bad. They really don't.
Oh,
Well,
and
to be fair,
Shannon and
it was-
Rev, if you guys do start your OnlyFans up again, I get it. You both have a thing for drag. So if you each could do blackface about drag, I would enjoy it. Please do that.
I can hear Dragnauct fucking tying off the noose right now.
I'll find the oak tree too while I'm at it.
There are plenty around there.
G-Man just called you racist again.
Uh-oh. Is he in the chat?
No.
No.
I'm just hearing the future.
Oh, yeah.
Look at, it's obvious she's crying.
Yeah, how's that DMCA that Shani filed for stealing her content working out? Seems to be fine. Yeah.
Oh, did she? Oh.
Yeah, she was
work,
literally
you
filling
fat
out.
dumb cunt.
She was filling out the form before like everybody got invited in. Like she literally said, "I know you guys are streaming this, so I'm filing a DMCA right now."
Why isn't she show herself going to like her lawyer's office?
They don't have a lawyer.
I know, well, or at least trying to write like a cease and desist. Like something.
Isn't Rev like the ultimate lawyer man, super banker from as trained by Jesus himself?
From Wells
worked
Fargo.
For, I don't know a famous law group. God damn it.
They don't know what a
we cheat him and how?
Yeah, there you go.
Like,
He's
Ditcher
the
and
voice
Hyde.
from the mesothelioma commercials.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say Jesus Christ has absolutely rebuked every word that comes out of your mouth before it's out.
Oh no, Jesus Christ doesn't like the things we say? I don't care.
Oh no!
I can send him a template for a cease and desist.
Waiting for the moment, and
Yeah, I mean they're not hard to find.
Yeah. But one that I actually, a template I put together specifically, like, just...
The majority of my friends were atheists, okay? Yeah,
We don't give a shit if you have friends that are atheists.
Did
Fuck
he
off.
say "are" or "were"? Because he doesn't
Were.
have any friends now.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's not that you're religious, Rev. It's that you're a colossal piece of shit.
And I got to get some sleep.
Yeah, every single one of us knows religious people that we genuinely like. Because
Yeah,
they're decent
and
people.
the only time I ever have arguments with people that are in my circle that are religious is when they bring it to me. The only times. Like if they start spouting off bullshit of how then I'm atheist and I'm gonna go to hell and yada 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 bullshit, then yeah, you open up the floodgates and I'm gonna put my dick on your forehead. But like, oh god damn it! Thank you whoever gave us $5 or whatever the amount was. I can't see it right now.
10 from Mel.
Thank you, Scientist Mel. Please don't give us money.
Drive-by super chat.
It makes them mad. It triggers them. Drive-by super chat. Much love to TGR. Why would you love? Don't give us more money. God damn it.
Wait, hold on.
Billy Glitter Beard Fund. I don't need glitter in my goddamn beard. It looks like jizz.
I don't care.
Yeah, you do.
So what makes that different from a Friday night?
I know. I don't need the glitter. Is what I'm saying.
Brian Morley, fucking smaller strap on, so you won't get a prolapse rectum.
So what I recommend for you is
Nope. Okay.
to know
I do not need a prolapse rectum.
For the Billy
Exactly.
Glitter Beard Fund.
I had a friend back in high school that.
You had a what?
Yeah, I had a friend.
You had a what?
Something you don't know.
You had a what? Just call it an acquaintance.
I've seen the succubus.
No, it was an actual friend of his.
Man,
But
that's
anyways,
that's
he
hard to
actually
resist.
worked at a sex shop,
The
and
spirit of
he
the
used to
succubus
carry
is
around
very
this
powerful in
36-inch long
carnal
double-ended
sexual
black dildo in the
pull.
trunk of his car.
Why does it
And he
be
named
black?
it Leroy,
There.
and he would literally just whip it out and
They
start
are.
like chasing people and like
And you will
smacking them with
feel
it. It was
Oh, so
fucking
your
hilarious.
friend committed essentially like a sexual assault, right?
Oh, come on, it was all
Your
like
friend is a deviant.
Yeah, floppage.
had floppage and slack, and you could tie that bitch in a couple of knots.
Flop it in Slack, and you can give people a whack.
I got slack. Don't know.
Wait, how long was it? The double-headed?
36 inches, what she said, 3 feet.
36 inches. It was freaking huge.
Oh, I only had it 12.
A few weeks ago.
Yeah, no, this thing was like, and it
This is the Geek Room, not Dick Review.
Give it time. It will
right?
become.
You're here.
They can be.
I am a dick, but we're not reviewing me right now.
Do you want this?
Well, I would say that, you know, Johnny and Rev are dicks, but, well, she might have an engorged clit, but...
It's probably bigger than Rev's dick.
Oh, yeah.
Lebanon. 82 to
Well-
84. Wow. Bless you.
Just want to point out that that's wrong. That was a wrong comment. Don't say that stuff. That bad, angry, bad.
Bad pumpkin.
So, I had
What was
shared
bad
something-
about stating facts?
I had shared something in the Discord a while back. It was a Reddit story with like called the Swamps of Dagobah, and like I'm just imagining it being Shani, like that her shit is so nasty that it's like gallons of pus coming out of it.
Oh, what no.
Next topic.
So,
Okay, Aries, you take.
I just ate, and I can feel it boiling back up.
Yeah, next person that says like pus or ick or thrush.
What about
I'm
clones,
gonna
guys?
hide from the chat. Fuck.
He knows that
Disgusting.
demons are going to be demons, and he lets them have their place. That's how he loves them. But the day of judgment is coming too, folks.
The day of judgment isn't coming. You've been saying that for like 6 fucking years. Eat a bag of dicks, you fucking Macaulay Culkin
Doing
reject.
it for 2000 and it still hasn't happened. Okay, Daddy left for smokes and fucking isn't coming back. Get over
Yeah,
it.
like
Was anyone
how
out-
how have you lived a worse life than Macaulay Culkin? Like how have you pulled that the fuck off?
Oh God. Oh.
Shani, stop fucking shaking the tube socks full of golf balls.
He looks like Macaulay Culkin got captured by the fucking robbers.
Oh,
Isn't it fucking weird that as weird and strung out as Macaulay Culkin looks now,
He
Rev
still
looks
looks
like
better
a
than
worse
Rev.
Macaulay Culkin.
Then he at least got to have like a better time with better drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, he's
I
pretty
think he
fucking
got
entertaining
raped
when he's
by a
on
better
Red Letter
person
Media.
because Rev definitely got raped by Shani and Macaulay Culkin definitely got raped by Michael.
Joker, she's my Harley. Exactly.
So if I'm picking the two, I'll take Michael.
Rev is starting to have a body just like Vaughn. The little tatas growing in there.
It's the
Oh yeah,
Shani
he's
guy.
growing himself a nice pair of titties.
He could have gynecomastia, which
No, that's just gynophagia.
no, gynecomastia, like men can actually develop
Yeah,
breasts.
he's just fat as fuck.
He's not that fat though, not compared to
No,
Shani.
No.
He is
He
just
probably
fat
has
as
low
fuck.
T.
See, I'm actually thinking that he's trying to bulk out so he can lose the weight and use the excess skin on his
He
bingo
doesn't
wings
know
to
how
fly
to bulk
away.
out. He doesn't know. He doesn't stop it. No.
No, I meant like fat-wise.
Yeah, he doesn't know what that means.
No.
Hey, baby.
I just expect him to end up looking like Cartman. Beefcake.
I don't
He's
understand
really
the whole
stupid.
like.
He doesn't know a blocking system or whatever. No, he was actually in like a pretty decent shape, even being an alcoholic before before he got on the Shani diet.
Why are they using a microphone? Like, I don't understand.
Because he found a fancy one that he could spend way too much money on.
Don't hate on the microphones, right?
But we can be the show that's Christian.
Granted, I did get a stand with mine, even though I'm tall, so I have to like hunch over.
I guess I'm just kind of annoyed that they keep passing it back and forth. You know, you couldn't have more to make sure that she has one.
No, she has one. She has a Shure SM7B. It's a $500 microphone.
What the fuck?
Why is she not using that?
Why do they
the-
have that?
Oh my god.
Because Rev actually, according to Drag and everyone who's been around for a while, he actually had a decent enough show when he was an alcoholic. But and that microphone hasn't changed in like 70 years. But no, is they do not know how to run two audio sources at the same time. So like it'll be picking up but also rejecting the background noise. So it always sounds like a fucking alien ship attacking if they're both using a microphone at the same time because they're both dumb fucking idiots. But yeah, the Drag, didn't he have a decent show back when he was an alcoholic at one point in time?
Yeah, he was big into conspiracies and prepper bullshit and stuff like that. So that's the community that he was involved in. Then he slowly sort of migrated his way into great debate stuff, and then he got a message from God and he deleted like a channel that had I want to say I think it was like 10,000 subscribers.
Oh yeah, it was like 12,000 almost. But yeah.
You know what it
but
is?
no, the radio show that he had stopped after he had like a small psychotic break, and his friends called a wellness check on him, and he went to like actually like got committed for like a whole weekend.
Yeah, it was like no, it wasn't quite that long. I think it was like a 70 because I listened to the interview for it. It was like less than a 72-hour hold, and he compared it to being a Jew in like Nazi like era time. Like he really went there.
Wow.
Saying how violated he was for being strip searched, and I'm like,
I love you, baby.
I was like, do you know how many times I've had to squat and cough? It's not. I'm not traumatized.
Nope.
Like,
yeah, like my fiance had to go through one of those a few times because she has bipolar and stuff like that. And it's not that big of a deal. It sucks for like 3 days, but it's a thing you have to go through when you have these conditions.
But you think about it, he's been coddled and pampered his entire life, so something like that, it just seems like that's the end of the world.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure the whole entire time he's probably saying, "Excuse me, do you know I'm white?"
Aside from his, issues with Shani, what's the fucking worst thing he's had to deal with?
The
probably that
3-day thing. Yeah, the 3-day thing.
Integration.
The what? Ugh. Did you say segregation?
Well, it's an integration.
Okay. God damn it.
I mean, to be honest, coming off of or alcohol withdrawal is probably one of the worst things to go through. Like if it comes to like any sort of substance withdrawal, the worst is alcohol, benzos, or like methadone, due to half-life and also what it does to GABA receptors.
Look, they're playing music again. But no, but he went through it untreated. He just had a fat cow who worked at a nurse place for like a month, and then got in trouble for being on YouTube too much, and then got fired. But she keeps on calling herself a nurse, which is
it was a group
the
home.
most bastardization of the word nurse I've ever heard. Like Drag was closer to a nurse in the fucking army.
She was a volunteer.
Myself a nurse, and I was a CNA.
She was a like a minimum wage helper at a group home, and she was only there for a couple of weeks. She was not even through training, and she got caught filming YouTube videos in the hallways instead of working.
Yeah, which is a HIPAA violation, so they fired her out.
Yes.
Yeah, well, to be fair, it would be a HIPAA violation.
And that was like,
got him!
Yeah, but even if she had any understanding of anything medical, she'd know that somebody that was withdrawing from alcohol needs to be hospitalized. Like, that's
she thinks that
serious.
She thinks that she is a medical professional, is what she called herself.
Was she observing his vitals? Does she have the equipment for that? No.
She didn't observe his brain melt so much, though.
She was having sex with him while he was incapacitated.
She made sure to use his meat thermometer to check her vitals. That's what that was her.
That's what he would have wanted.
Hey, he's totally fine. He's nestled in one of the folds. Look at him. Precious little baby.
Well, maybe he won't hit his head. That's mostly
when the Revelina thing happened, because he's like, huh? And then she dressed him up like a fucking doll.
When I was talking to them the other day, I'd asked Rev if he remembered doing that. And he actually had very little recollection of actually doing that. But the reason I was asking that question is because I'm pretty sure she coerced him into doing that. Because if he was of sound mind, he wouldn't have agreed. Because he hasn't since.
Yeah. If I would have went to the Wayback Machine and saw a video of someone doing that to me, I get the fuck out of my house.
Well, like, also, like, she convinced him to thirst trap G-Man.
Oh, she convinced him to do OnlyFans. You think that Rev wanted to actually do that stuff?
No.
That was coercion right there.
Yeah, I mean, his penis definitely said no.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, I went back because I was trying to measure his dick, and I looked at some of the videos and stuff where it's clearly shown. He is he is becoming flaccid as she's doing more stuff to it, and I thought
drag video, so he rocked hard right before, and then she started touching it, and then
yeah, I was like, you know what? I don't blame him. Like, if she was near my penis and she thought it was a corn dog, I'd be scared too.
You guys subscribe to.
Quick, Turtle, go in your shell.
Craig, I'm not gonna lie. That entire statement that you just made was probably one of the most disturbing things I've ever heard somebody purposely go out and investigate.
I was a medic in the army, soccer.
You've seen a lot of dicks. He was a Black and Decker Becker checker.
I had to get over that shit real easily. Like it's you look at it as a medical thing and say, okay, we're trying to figure out what's going on. All right, varicocele. Just keep saying varicocele. All right, that's definitely his dick. He definitely didn't wash it. Okay.
Is it true with the book thing where you put your dick on a book and then they take a larger book and they slam it on it?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
It's some sort of venereal disease
that makes you slam your dick in a book.
I think there's like a pus thing you're trying to get out or something.
All right. Okay. Got it.
I could tell you right now, if you heard that from your corpsman, they're mean.
I did hear that from my corpsman.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're mean.
Is that true? No, is that bullshit?
No, they're mean. That's nothing at all. That's a corpsman fucking with you. That is nothing to do with
I don't know shit about medical stuff. Medical stuff is fucking gross. I don't like blood.
No.
So I generally don't investigate things they say, and I'm like, okay, just don't stick my dick in gross bitches. Got it.
If they were making doing that, so I mean, hey.
Nah, I wouldn't say it did, but it did.
Called it the universe. Well, that's what it means.
One of your corpsmen, whoever it was, probably didn't like you. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, fair. I was very mean to him. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're.
I guess he got me back.
Yeah, that's like some of the fucked up shit I'd tell somebody that I don't like.
But yeah, we are no.
Wait, is the cotton swab thing true?
Well, putting the cotton swab up in the urethra.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that you have to do that. No, that's legit.
Yeah, that's an actual test.
Yeah, that still sounds fucking awful.
If you don't have the facilities to perform that test, don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, you really want to have something that's been autoclaved that would go in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if they really don't like you, they just get a bit of steel wool on the end of the stick.
Oh.
Yeah, the Irish are fucking gross.
That makes fucking nope.
Like people. Once you see
I used to do shit like fucked up shit to the guys in my troop, but not like that. Like there's a applicator that's made out of glass.
Oh shit, my bad.
And you have to like crack it open like a glow stick, and there's a cotton applicator tip that the substance is excreted from, and what it does is basically it's like skin glue, right? But it burns like hell, and I call it the Bernie Hurdy. And so people did like I forget what it's called, so I just called it the Bernie Hurdy. People knew what I was talking about, and if I didn't like them when they had issues after ruck marches, like they had tender new skin, I'd put that on there and hold their feet and just keep applying it.
How?
What are we supposed to be reading on our phone? Majority of Republicans believe the number of COVID deaths is acceptable.
And he's such a horrible person because he yelled at somebody in chat.
Yeah, people can die. That's fine.
YouTube number worth of dead Americans. It's totally okay.
They're trying. They're right now what they're doing. They're trying to wash their hands of the fact that they're both massive Trump supporters up until just now.
Well, yeah, because they're trying to see where the wind is blowing, and they're only, what, how many years too late?
Yep. Wait, so when did they move back from Japan?
I don't know. Let's check the
no,
tide
this
map.
is, no, you're misunderstanding it. This is the Republican Party of Japan. Yeah.
Okay.
Very
They
common
still
with
say
dates.
that a lot. They still say that on purpose, like knowing that we know that they have court dates.
Let it run out. Are you suicidal?
I mean, I will say that Shani
Fuck
admitted
off, Shani,
that.
you're not fucking suicidal, you cunt.
No, not at
I was
all.
wondering what she was saying. She asked someone, "Are you suicidal?" And I was confused.
Yeah, and then immediately follows us up with, "I'm suicidal." Fuck
Oh
off.
yeah, like she belittles suicide, like people with suicidal ideations, but like says that she has them, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she hates victims and yet has a constant victim complex of, "You're a fucking bitch for dealing with this." Okay, what are the symptoms of this so I can start pretending I have it?
Exactly.
I've lost friends and family members to suicide. Like, that's just so fucking gross.
Same. Yeah.
Yup.
I mean, the whole reason why I got, involved with knowing her information is specifically because I thought that she was a danger to herself.
Well, she's at least a danger to her kids.
Yeah, so I made the effort to, as I would with anyone, to make sure they were safe, because she live streamed it on Twitter.
Yeah, because she's fucking stupid.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't know about her history or anything like that, like what kind of habit this was, or like what the real intention was. But regardless, it's like, you're really gonna hate me that much for wanting to save your life? Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she has this weird habit
She wasn't
of...
serious. She didn't actually want you to help her. She just wanted to complain.
She wants your sympathy.
No, it's not that. She wants to create a catch-22 where she'll say she has something, thinks a certain way, or whatever fucking way she can victimize herself. Then if you don't believe her, oh, you're just a cunt who doesn't believe her, oh, fuck you. If you do believe her, oh, you're a gullible shit, I was clearly joking. And if you have any other reaction, she finds a way to make you the bad person so she can feel better.
Yep.
Forms of Christianity.
Well, they're gonna start arguing over the mic again.
Give me that mic back, you bitch!
That was hilarious. I don't know if y'all saw those clips from yesterday, but they were like screaming at each other.
Oh, especially with the gun that wasn't a gun.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
And
The
you're not
what?
supposed to separate. There's only
He had a fake gun, and they were passing it around, and they got hit for it by YouTube. And he's getting real pissed because she, kept saying it. It's not a real gun. So, well, YouTube doesn't care. We got hit for it, so it's not a real gun.
Just calm down. I'll just block him when I see him. It's like a fly. Listen, Sandal Fawn has got this shit, okay?
Sand Dolphin has got this.
Calm down.
I still prefer the name Tetris Tits for Rev, honestly.
I know.
What, they're both L blocks?
No, he's got problems. It's just like, dude, calm down. Jeff French, why don't we just try to be friends? Let's not be enemies.
Who would be friends with this fat piece of shit?
Hey.
DoorDash?
I don't know.
No, they cut her off.
Ah, jeez.
No, it was Uber Eats that cut her off.
Oh, they cut her off for fear of a lawsuit in the future.
What?
Yeah, I'm like endangering someone's life.
It's just we need a.
No. Like maybe they're kind of like a liquor store or like a bar. If they feed someone too much liquor and they go get into a DUI or an accident or some shit.
I'm not a Christian.
Well, shit, I need to contact fucking Perry. Tell him to have some disc.
I know, right?
You have it like every once in a while, not every 5 minutes.
Well,
every Friday at least.
Well, at least every Saturday.
Yeah, just calm
Oh,
down.
Saturday. Yeah, I forgot what day of the week we do that.
Solar Marshall is gonna get it.
Oh, damn it, Billy. You
Solar
can't read
Marshall
words
gets it.
properly. You can't remember the days of the week. What are you good for?
Very, very, very high levels version of math.
Demony wrenching. Okay.
Well, that and helping me find computer parts.
That too.
Oh, yeah, by the way,
Solar Marshall gets it, man.
If you need help building it, I've already done it over Skype once before with Scientist Mel. So.
Wait, is that an
I
IHOP
think
cup?
that's why Johnny wanted to distance himself from me.
Where?
Oh.
I built my PC.
So many trolls.
Is it in her hand? That clear cup. Was that IHOP?
And these
In what hand?
In Shanny's hand.
She's been getting these. She's been getting these like mango smoothie things that she drinks all the time.
I bet she thinks they're fucking healthy.
Yes, she does. And I'm like, you know how much sugar's in that?
Yeah.
I hate people like I've literally had friends that I'm like back in the day I used to write like workout and fitness shit for people to like one of the guys I knew, he was Mr. Delmarva for a bodybuilding competition. Like I've written shit like that. I'm not good at following it myself. I'm very good at coaching people. And so like one of the guys who try to help, he goes, yeah, I'm eating healthy, I got this smoothie. I'm like, it's not healthy.
I think he said I'm supposed to kill you or something. Like these people
I hate
are
people.
psychotic.
Basically the end of the story.
I mean, if you use a smoothie to replace like a whole fucking meal, it can be healthy. But
She eats the smoothie because she has the smoothie and the meal.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, it depends on where you're getting the smoothie from too. Like if you're getting a Wawa smoothie, no. But if you're like going to like maybe like a Smoot Java, whatever the fuck they're called.
If you're going to like Smoothie King or something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're making it yourself and you know what to put in it, you're fine.
Also,
But I'm pretty
yeah,
sure
true.
Johnny's the kind of person that I give up my Diet Coke for this smoothie, so I need to have extra cheesy fries.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, she's definitely one of those people that order a 20-piece McNugget and then go and a Diet Coke. I'm
Well, I
being
mean,
healthy.
To be fair, I'll do that too, but that's just because of the diabetes.
Oh god damn it, fucking Kid Gilstress, catch that fucking pass, motherfucker.
Well, to be fair, I kind of do that with the likes of Pepsi, because Pepsi Max just tastes better.
Oh, I like Pepsi Max too, yeah. I like Pepsi Max and Coke Zero more than I like the actual ones.
Most do too.
But I'm not going to sit there with the smug look on my face of, I'm being healthy right now.
No, you're technically being healthier, but not by much.
God is also a judge and a fair judge. And he also knows
God is not a judge.
But he's not your judge. That judge resides in a courthouse
in Boulder, Colorado. Yeah.
You know full well this fat bitch is going to walk into the court and say, only God can judge me. I hope someone has a speaker system set up just to like turn it on and go, you're a whore.
I'm going to
I just have like, you know, one thing to say, and that is tasers do not respect your privilege.
I'd just like to testify. Shanny is a whore. Okay, thanks guys. Bye. Please put her center in jail. Thank you.
grow up.
To be fair though, I think she'd be more resistant to tasers considering...
I already made that joke yesterday that she needs to go to BLM protests because she's impervious to rubber bullets.
Yeah, has anyone seen Paradise PD? Was it the fat guy Dusty when he gets shot?
Yes,
all
and
the
then it
bullets.
just kind of like sticks in him, yeah.
He sneezes and fires them all
God is
back.
also a
Shani.
judge, and he knows human beings learn through doing bad and falling down. For unfortunately,
Was
for
that the
us,
show?
we
Like
have
there were
learned
clips of it, like
to
on
fall
YouTube,
down in order to know how to
where
stand up
they
again.
were like 911 calls, like fake 911 calls, and like
Yeah.
one
and
guy
because
went
we
to
do
pee
bad
in the
things,
sink
we
and got his
learn
junk
from
caught in
those
the
bad
garbage
things.
disposal.
Throws us
Yeah.
judgments at us.
No, this one, did you ever watch, fuck,
What?
the show with Daniel Tosh where he's the little bear and like they're like park rangers?
So you don't get it back into return. That's how he works.
No.
Oh fuck, I can't remember the name of that show now.
Yeah, it's
I know
well,
exactly
essentially
what show
that
you're talking
except
about.
for for Kyle Kinane as the fucking police dog.
Just completely reject you.
Yeah.
And
In the
that's
second season, they go to that fucking
rejecting the Holy Spirit and calling
that
it
park and meet
Yeah.
those characters,
evil.
and
Like
it's
you really believe God is evil.
yeah.
They try to act like they're completely different shows too.
Oh no, they straight up call it out.
No, like by the beginning they're like, we're totally
Always
different.
known him
And like at the end, like you break the fourth wall a lot.
my whole entire life. But there was a brief period where he made me not believe in him. I see that.
Is she trying to?
Well, that's a new story.
That's the last thing a hot dog sees.
Who's she saying now? Beat her up? What was?
She's talking about God.
It's still
God.
7,
Oh, okay.
3,
Okay.
4.
If there's any more proof for atheism, it's fucking Shani and Rev.
On G-Man.
The testimony.
And G-Man. I forgot about G-Man. Thank you.
Oh, well, I already gave my testimony. I got sick. I ended up in a mental ward. I said, Jesus, please save me. I saw an explosion of light.
Actually, you can see that microphone. See that microphone is a little picture? That little one coming off?
Saved me from what was going on, and I was healed. Jesus healed
You guys
me.
see it?
Yeah.
That's the Shure SM7B.
Literally took a person that was completely out of their mind.
Is this their attempt to like say, "Hey, we still have loads of money. Look at all the frivolous spending"?
No, he's had that Shure SM7B for a while.
Oh no, I
Yeah,
mean,
he's
like,
had it for at least 5 years.
NWO is possessed by
Yeah,
have,
like
I wanna
they don't
introduce
change.
myself, too.
Yeah, they do get because I paid attention to this part as far as like some of his setup. It's odd because there's some shit that's like, why would you know, why? And then there's some that's just like, you don't know what to do with that. Like that's a waste for you.
Well, I mean, this mic is obviously XLR, which means they have a mixer, which means they could run 2 mics.
Yeah.
But they just don't know how to do it.
It all depends on which mixer you have. Like my mixer, you only can run one mic through it because I have the Go XLR. But like if you're planning on doing stuff like this, yeah, you would get one with at least a couple of inputs.
Oh, I used to say.
And then that already has the
I used to say
the fucking rejection from the other mic built in.
You know, I wanted like one good reason why Jesus like sacrificed.
I wonder if she realizes that
like,
literally 100% of the people in there are trolling her.
She does not. She doesn't realize that all her viewers are mine and Drags.
That's why he was the perfect sacrifice.
But it's whatever.
If you go back to the Old Testament, you'll see how the sacrifices are.
Right, like just holding up a Bible you've never actually read and what parts you have read didn't comprehend. Like that's just gonna answer everything.
Yeah.
If it works for Trump.
Hey, what does the Old Testament say about gluttony?
Dying for us.
Something about the 7 demanded habits of our Lord.
We were gonna kill him.
No, that's not it.
Yeah,
Your Lord is Slanesh.
And he was willing to go to
Nah, she's more Nurgle, if anything.
Yeah, definitely.
Fucking Acetal yesterday did the fucking math of how long that like her body has of fucking like calories that she would not have to take a calorie in for. That was like 360 days.
Yeah, pretty much if she could just... I'm pretty sure if she could keep like her basic protein intakes and shit so that she has all the stuff there.
Yeah, like a single muscle farm fucking protein shake a day. And good for 360 days.
When it's like it's so freaking obvious he's real, you remember him as a child, even as a child. Remember God when you were a child? That's him.
No.
He hasn't changed.
No.
He's still there.
I grew up Catholic, so I had several priests try to put God inside me, but...
Making it okay.
Gross.
Father Phil McCracken.
What a cunning linguist.
Yeah, he was no Peter Phil, but, you know, he definitely tried.
I was brought up Southern Baptist.
Ooh.
I was brought up Catholic, became a Southern Baptist after the military.
Jesus Christ, are you just trying to fucking...
Aggressive as hell.
It was pretty bad.
Then I got sent to the cult school. So then it was the Scientology offshoot.
In Jesus Christ's name.
Yeah.
I break
And
every
then I
single
turned
chain
18
you're
and
throwing at us, you
bolted
little
out of there.
witches. You think
I don't see that.
Yeah, I turned.
I see that.
I think I was 24, and then I read the Bible, and I was like, ooh. I got to Noah's Ark, and that story was way different than what I remembered being taught.
You know, I don't know why the chat is.
I remember getting yelled at by my religious education teacher by saying, "Why do we keep reading a book about how the world got repopulated by incest twice?"
Because someone just keeps harassing. And
I remember there's a religion class because I went to a Catholic school but with Southern Baptist. It was like a double whammy. Like, you know, no wonder I turned out the way I did. But we had like a religion workbook or whatever, and it got to the part that like they had a paragraph on masturbation, which was basically just like, don't do it. And I'm just like, yeah, okay, not going by any of this.
Hippie soul. Like, could you imagine those fucking little kids that like are in different parts of the world that their lives suck, that they had to make that fucking shirt?
I would love to see like some sort of like Shani survivor shenanigan.
Oh gosh.
Well, if it's one of those, you know, survival shows where they put them on an island, if there are other contestants, she will not survive the first week.
Oh yeah, she's already.
If there are other
give her 2 hours.
contestants, she still won't survive the first week, but for different reasons. We can't find food. Everyone turns their head.
Well, she can't walk, so.
Yeah.
Okay, why is there a countdown clock on my thing that says G-Man's failure? What's going on there?
Because G-Man said that. Yeah. G-Man said that all of your channels would be gone in like 3 days.
Yeah.
So it's a 3-day countdown timer.
Oh, okay.
So the thing with what was it the other day? Shani had said something like that she can do a survival type thing, that she'd be real good at that. Anybody remember that?
What?
I remember.
She said she would survive, like she knew, like because of her like ability to know like different herbs and stuff. She'd totally survive in the wild, guys.
Yeah,
shit.
Absolute bullshit.
Something like that.
Really, BlackGuyTv. $2 from BlackGuyTv. G slave. Thanks, buddy. There goes our channel, apparently.
No, the way Shani tries to portray herself as some kind of dom, he would be the slave.
The other thing, oh shit, what was it? You guys, I don't think you guys have to worry about the flag anymore, because I'm pretty sure early on, G-Man said that he forgave BlackGuyTv and the Geek Room, but Drake's still going down.
Wait, why did he forgive BlackGuyTv and the Geek Room?
I don't know. maybe because I don't know. But I think it was in the earlier part of the stream that they're having right now when G-Man was in there.
Xavier has a question: is how is a sock talking?
Xavier's an idiot. This is what's called a screen name. I'm not actually. I mean, I didn't really think I had to explain this to anybody, but I should I?
Yeah,
no.
You know that pumpkin's not actually a pumpkin, right?
That's news to me.
Wait, don't tell me that toast isn't really toast.
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't even eat carbs most of the time.
Because you want diabetes? Like gluten?
Not trying to be a statistic, so.
I do want to be sued though, but that's not my senpai.
Well, the main reason I, never go out in the sun, or when I do, I'm always wearing long sleeves, is because I don't want to be Miss Melanoma 2024.
Yeah, fair enough.
They really wrote down my name thinking Hacksaws was like my last name or something.
It's an old, I think, Polish surname.
Yeah.
It goes back to like the 14th century, something.
The Hacksaws, the Leet Hacksaws.
Yeah, no, it was Lord Leet Hacksaw and his army of
noobs.
Thank you. God damn it, my brain's not working. I need more beer.
Don't forget his poners.
Yeah.
They wore very elaborate masks with mustaches.
Wait, I have an ancient relic. Hold on.
Oh no. Yes.
Ah,
my
so
people.
was this the one that was handed down through the generations?
It's amazing.
Shiny is just because I knew it was to me it's just such a joke because anybody that's really affiliated with being like anonymous is not gonna tell you. It's like,
Is that
Yeah,
a troll
and
account?
And their
Rev-
favorite
Oh yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah. No, the Rev and Shandy Games one isn't.
Well, why does it say Rev is not a Christian?
It shouldn't. Maybe that one is a troll account. Oh, good. Veckel's in their chat. That's always good for a laugh.
Listen, dude, you can try to keep.
He hates them now, by the way.
Incantation of your
Because he's Beckel's like super anti BLM, and Shani and Rev like they had an argument with it. Yeah, Beckel.
They're anti.
And Jesus is Lord are anti Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, because they're
Figure that
they're-
one out.
They
So
both,
is-
they,
so
they
is
both-
G-Man.
Yeah. Veckel has a t. It's either Veckel or Jill has a T-shirt that says like "Proud Uncle Tom." Like,
have already been exposed.
they're fucking idiots.
They're an embarrassment.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of internal racism.
Why are they against it? What's the reason?
Because I'm gonna guess here. I'm guessing Veckel and Jill both think the black people are being. I'm guessing uppity would probably be the word they're using.
Well, no, Jill definitely listens to Jesse Lee Peterson, and that's about all you need to know.
Yeah.
Better than you.
Also, they're backbilling.
Yeah, I see that. I'm probably gonna end this in a little bit because they're not very interesting and really boring, and it's been about 2 hours, and it's boring. I'll be honest. Like I like putting decent content out every once in a while when we do. You know what I'm saying?
You can do
I thought they were gonna come like challenge you guys or something. Like I was
No,
excited.
they don't have the balls to challenge me or anyone, and not unless it's on their thing. Okay, let me a second. And it's in.
You're saying he's fake. Why don't you tell me why he's fake?
Okay, I just told Frank to end it in about 5 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove that, get that off the screen. Fuck that fat bitch. So I'm gonna go in order that we have listed here. It might take a little bit, few more minutes until Frank ends it, or he's gonna cut me off in the middle of what the fuck I'm saying because he's dumb. So Pumpkin, you got anything to shout out?
You're a horrible person. Well, yeah, maybe.
Okay, alcohol, I guess. Sokka, do you got anything to shout out?
No.
No, he doesn't got anything to shout out. So Kentucky CPS, that's his answer.
Hashtag. Fuck. Oh shit. Damn it. Fuck Billy. That's what it is. Hashtag.
Love
fuck
you
Billy.
too, buddy. Yeah. I bet you do. Vince, you got anything to shout out besides not meeting me on purpose in Delaware?
Shout out to Kentucky CPS.
Okay, Katie, you got anything to shout out?
Not really. It was just fun hanging out with you guys, though.
Thank you so much for coming on. Lola, you got anything to shout out?
Untangle the net.
Untangle the net, whatever that means.
It's a not-for-profit. Be nice.
Hi, I'm Billy. Nice to meet you. Burnt Toast, you got anything to shout out besides your blatant racism?
First of all, shout out to Kitty for making the most awesome masks ever. My kids love them. Thank you so much. You're awesome. And 2, I'm doing a stream with BlackGuyTv on Thursday, and it's going to trigger the fuck out of Shani, and I cannot wait.
Is the name going to be Black Toast? Because I really hope it is.
I think he's thinking about something like that.
Burnt toast.
No, she's already burnt toast, so you call it Black Toast.
Oh, wait. I keep thinking in my head of like toasty. Sorry. I need my meds. I'm sorry.
Well, sometimes I go by Shorty Toast.
I can second that she needs her meds. Drag, do you got anything to shout out? Not being here. Got it. Frank, you got anything to say?
No, but fuck you, Shani.
Literally, he wants to fuck Shani.
No, you stop that.
I heard that. I heard it too. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I heard this.
Stepped away.
Oh, yeah, stepped it.
Drag, do you have anything to shout out?
Send titty pictures, lobster bisque, and that's it. Yeah.
Thank you everyone for whoever super chatted, whoever liked it, whoever shared it, whoever watched, all the other good bullshit. They're very boring. Sometimes they say interesting shit when they get the two idiots together, and then but when they have no guests, no one will show up because they're a colossal piece of shit. Also, please don't go and watch them because then it gives them validation. Fuck them. We'll probably review if they say anything fucking stupid on our channel. We have people watching them. We'll rip it. Don't worry about it. We'll keep you informed. Frank, do you got anything else for us to say before we fucking end this dumpster fire?
No. Vote for Dumb Fuck of the Year. It's all in our community tab. Everything else. So we're going to get that started. So
hashtag riding with Biden. And end the stream.